Welcome to the Jungle Squadcast. Before we get into today's episode, we want to remind you that this content is intended for adult audiences only. You must be 18 years or older to watch. Everything you're about to hear is purely for entertainment purposes. We keep it raw, unfiltered, and sometimes wild, but nothing should be taken as serious advice or as guidance. The opinions expressed are just that, opinions and not facts. This is the Jungle Squadcast, and its hosts are not responsible for how you interpret or act on anything discussed in this episode. Now that that's out the way, let's get into it.
Trending, niggas.
It was popular.
I didn't even know there was a music video. I just saw like a video clip. Like,
yeah, I seen a picture of it.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Bro took me to the link. That's not even on the Explore page. Like,
Can't even find this shit anymore. Like,
WorldStar got it, nigga. Yeah, that's a fact. WorldStar definitely. They're always gonna provide.
I haven't physically typed in worldstar.com in so long.
Since like high school.
Let's get you right now. I used to be on there every day checking the updates.
Yeah, that used to be my shit.
I used to go up there so much, I'd be like, damn, they still ain't dropped nothing.
Yeah, fuck.
Refreshing.
Like, the Vine compilation shits was my shit. They had it like for like 10 minutes. There was like the Vines of the week type shit.
I miss WorldStar hip hop.
Yeah, WorldStar was best fights.
Yeah. They still got the shit though, right? WorldStar still a hip hop. They ain't do no weird shit like change it like MySpace did.
I feel like I'm just not into the drama anymore, which is why I don't go check it out. Like,
I mean, everything on social media.
Nah, WorldStar's
anyway.
still active. They just more on like social media pages type shit, like making posts.
I'll be sending the
and
reels
shit.
on their IG or something.
Yeah,
they were like the OG like For You page, scrolling down just watching fights and like ratchet shit.
that was my shit. When I was like I'm still an artist, but when I was trying to make music videos and shit and drop it on WorldStar, that shit was like a whole process. Like you had to make an
You
account,
did it before?
pay bread. I tried, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know nobody who got their shit up there.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of money to get it on WorldStar. Shit is crazy. Yo,
Bam to upload fights.
not fights. I was trying to upload music videos. Yeah, the fights I did do like as a kid. Like I had like a little camera I got for Christmas, and then me and my friends we used to do fake fights.
Best promo back then though.
Yeah,
Sure.
WorldStar.
That was viral before viral was a thing.
All you needed in a good fight video, WorldStar.
yeah.
Everybody was lit.
That's why we
Everybody
started
get
doing
serious.
videos, but we started doing like on some WWE shit. Like it wasn't really like no.
Or then he was wrestling.
I wasn't wrestling, nigga. I was the cameraman, but I was watching this shit happen, and that shit was fun. There was one I was wrestling. That shit was funny. I can't even show you that. I was mad young. Y'all probably gonna laugh at me. It's my old YouTube page. Like shit crazy.
Oh, that's funny.
2009. I remember because my username is from that year.
That account gotta be hidden.
What was it, wrestling?
Oh, nah.
I'll show y'all that shit. Y'all just gonna start laughing because my sister's just sitting in the back, just watching this whole shit go down. Like she's just like my baby, like a baby at the time. Like that shit was really funny. Yeah,
Pretty sure you showed me that page. You was rapping on there too.
Nah, I never rapped at the time. I didn't start rapping like for real, like in front of a camera, probably until college. Actually, I did something here and there, but it wasn't like on no music video official shit. Like my first music video, this nigga was in it. Yeah, it threw a party. It wasn't supposed to be a party, but I invited too many women over, and that shit turned it into a fucking party. That shit was lit.
He's like, since we're here,
College days.
Yeah, that shit was lit. We was all drunk and high, and then me and him and then our roommate just heard this girl's story, bro. And my fault. Yeah, and so you basically my fault, I got distracted. What was I saying?
He's talking about college.
yeah, I was talking about throwing that party with all the shorties there.
Nah, but there was something I was legit about to say that shit just threw me off. I'm sorry.
I want to take back.
But fuck it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Jungle Squadcast. You feel me? We here, episode 103. We moving, bro. Shit is really moving. You feel me? We moving. Season 5, episode 103. It's your boy Ape Low. So here with my guys, A1 Day Ones. What's goody? What's goody, Rad? I keep calling him.
What's good? We in this bitch.
Good shit. What's good, Rad?
What's good, right?
I keep calling this
was
nigga
off
Rad.
guard.
That was the video game lag.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm blessed.
it's good to see you, man.
Likewise.
I'm with him a little bit more, so like it's only natural that I call everybody Rad. I might fuck around and call you Rad, like just by accident, but not right now, bro. I got you. But what's good, Rad?
What's good, bro? How's it going, man?
Nah, it was good. I looked at you in the eye this time.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, we good.
Acknowledge.
But last but definitely not least, ladies and gentlemen, we got. I don't even know what to call you. Are you like the boxing promoting? Like, bro, this guy is just elite when it comes to putting shit together, bro. All right, he goes by Breeze. You feel me?
Yes, our skate.
Talk about
Breeze,
it. Talk about it.
welcome, bro. Thank you for
Appreciate
joining
that.
us, bro. Tell us a little bit about yourself, bro.
Shit, a little bit about me.
Yeah.
I'm out of Waterbury. Yeah, I got the hottest shit moving right down. The movement, guns down, gloves up.
That's a
Feel me?
fact.
It's not about the hee-haws, it's about the movement. Feel me? And that's what we're doing, fight by fight, event by event.
Did it start with you though in the ring?
Nah.
You just
I ain't
always
start
like,
by-
yo, y'all two just.
No, it did. But I wasn't fighting. I was in that ring, though. Coordinating everything. But it's going to get there, though. I'm definitely going to step in that ring. I'm just balancing out that stamina.
Nah, bro, I know. Yeah, we were talking a little bit about it. Like, I'm a little bit older, and I realized that I can't just hop out of bed the way I used to. Like, that stamina shit. I was playing with the students last week, bro. I couldn't keep up with them after like 10 minutes. I was like, bro, I'm about to throw up. Like,
nah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Not at this age. We got to keep it pushing to like 45, 50.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, nah, it's time to really get back active. I'm athletic. I was cooking them, but I was like, it was a max. Like, it was like Goku and Kaioken. Like, this shit could not last for. Y'all probably don't. You know what that is, right?
I feel what you mean.
Yeah,
I guess.
you know, we some anime niggas. But it's like being on like a hard pill and then that shit just wearing off after a while. That shit
Nah, it's
just
just
wears
about
off.
consistency, too.
Yeah.
Like, you can play basketball for a month straight, take a break, and it's over once you get back into it. So.
Yeah, the
Lungs
shots
on fire.
off. Like, you got to really warm those whole muscle backs and to get your body
so
to get
everything.
that body memory back type shit. That
Yeah,
shit
that muscle
crazy.
memory is real.
Nah, but like you got. How long you been doing this first? Before I ask,
I ain't gonna lie, it's been 4 months.
since you've been promoting the boxing shit. Really?
How long have you been boxing?
Yeah, because I feel like I've been seeing that longer.
Boxing.
Oh, wow.
I haven't been boxing. Or motherfucking Central got me hot. Golly.
Nah, you good.
I
Nah.
can't take it off.
You really active, bro, because I could have sworn that I was watching that shit for like a long time, and then I saw that shit and I was like, yo, bro, who is this nigga? And then I saw Daquan here, he mentioned you. I'm like, oh shit, this is like a small world. Like everybody
Nah, I
really
respect
connected.
Daquan because I ain't even know him from a hole in the wall. He stepped in that ring.
Word?
Yeah, he put on.
Yeah. I would do it, but I wouldn't either.
Yeah, nah, that shit-
I'll record it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't.
that shit
It's only
definitely
because I
take a
got
lot.
injured, and I don't fighting randomly. Do you make money from that?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, then maybe. I don't know. It depends on the opponent. Maybe we could set up like us, like we fight each other.
Everything's balanced. Everything's balanced. Don't let that beef fight fool you. These weights is everything is on point.
Nah, I don't give a fuck about the weights. It's me hurting myself. I got surgery 20 years ago, and then that muscle is just not the way it used to. Like, it's active, but I could punch a nigga and then hurt him and me at the same time. Like, is it really worth
It's
it?
a
Like,
recoil,
I gotta
nigga.
drive tomorrow. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, as much as I'd like to live that like Jake Gyllenhaal Roadhouse life, it ain't for me.
Yeah, nah.
To be honest.
It shit
ain't gonna
really
lie,
does though.
I'm stirring away from that too, because I was thinking about that Roadhouse, but like the hood fighters, you definitely might make a change to keep it like real boxers.
Yeah.
'Cause I got to see the difference between a real fight and a hood fight, and the real fight is good to watch.
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna ask you, did you have like any troubles like with the fighters, like any issues as far as like taking it past the ring type shit?
Nah, everything been good. People leave on good terms because they know if they leave on bullshit, you feel me, you look dumb because you could have handled it in the ring.
Yeah.
Or train up and then come back another week.
I mean, we got those YNs out there nowadays going crazy. So you feel me? Like,
Yeah, nah, fact, they don't care about that.
That's why that
My fault.
movement
Put it
is
a little
important.
closer. I want niggas to not hear you. But anything that you had like since the 4 months that you had like a struggle with putting shit together, or because I know you're not just by yourself type shit, or
Yeah, nah, honestly, the toughest part right now is like locking in dogs.
like the fighters.
Yeah. Like the crowd and all that, everybody show out.
Yeah.
But locking in dogs like to show up. You feel
People
me?
just scared or inconsistent.
Nah, I ain't going. Shit, you don't know what it is. Cause they would literally text me to the last hour.
Yeah.
And boom. Oh, I can't make it. You feel me?
Niggas
Damn.
realized they had a full shift the next day. So I can't do that with a black eye.
You ever try to like collab with like a boxing gym to see if they would kind of like run some fights with you type shit?
Yeah. No, I'm already in tune. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm still giving the hood a chance. You feel me? To become tough.
Type shit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Before I bring real dogs in the ring to really fight for that pound.
I mean, you feel me? You're gonna find a needle in a haystack. It's gonna be one diamond in there that you're gonna find out the hood.
Yeah.
But after that, you gotta run with that nigga, bro. Let him take you
facts.
to places.
Take it as far as
You
it
feel
go.
me? That shit dope though. But yo, it's really dope. I kind of like want to just come to your events. Can you let us know when they actually happen? Is there like a schedule or
Yeah, so we've been on schedule. It goes, so right now is every like 3 weeks.
every 3 weeks, once a month?
On a good event, it'll be 2 weeks. Like if I could lock in as many dogs as I could and the lock in the event and everything, I'll do it 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But if not, I'll push it to the third.
I know what to do if y'all want to run the fade. Hit my boy up.
facts.
Nah,
That's
if you
what I'm
really
here
got a
for.
problem, you ever had like the females like fight or like a girl fight his ex or some shit like that? Like,
I mean, I have females fights, but it was just a regular. I put 2 girls together, same weight. They get it on.
oh shit.
You got your themes. You could have 2 nights. One night, regular boxing. Wednesday, mud wrestlings.
Oh yeah, see, my boy trying to see them.
See?
Oh, I'm telling
already
you,
saw it.
that's more
Video.
bags to get more women in there.
He said, I'm thinking about the bag, bro. Think about the
I'm
bag.
thinking, think about the bag. Think about the bag.
He said, I got
the
an idea. Mud.
Just throwing it out there, all right?
Yeah, nah,
you
but
want
my
the ladies
goal
too.
is I do want to have a whole tournament of females, so I need 10 females.
That's gonna be hard to find.
Yeah. So the thing is, because every event I have 4 females that lock in,
Yeah.
but only 1 shows up every time. And I'm not on them as hard I am about the boys. Like, yo, if you don't show up, I'm gonna show receipts.
She fucking everybody up. That's why they're not showing up.
Nah, not even.
Life,
She's a
like you
regular
said,
fighter.
shit just happens.
Damn. So why she not showing up? Fuck. I mean, why they not showing up? She ready to fight.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Put her
lie.
with the niggas. Like
ducking the
a whack
fades.
nigga though.
Just like the dogs. You feel me? It'd be, I don't know what it is. They just, I'm talking about even with deposits. I got dogs that send me because I be having them do a buy-in to
Oh,
come
okay,
fight.
okay.
And some of them still don't show up. Like, nah,
Oh.
fuck that $30. I ain't getting my
It's the
ass
crowd
pressed.
type shit.
If the girl pulled up and then a trans nigga pulled up, y'all letting them like bang
Nah,
it?
I ain't gonna
gonna
lie.
Duke it out?
I don't had this. I don't had nah. It didn't fall through because the trans didn't show up. However, I did have a trans hit me, send me the pictures and all that, saying I'm ready to box. You feel me? Because I always ask somebody for like a full body pic so I can match them up. And this was this is a girl that was born a girl, now a boy.
Oh, wow.
And the whole week I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? Am I pit him against a low, like a lower weight dude or a higher weight girl?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about down to the last day, I had to make a phone call. You feel me, to like my uncle, and he was like, bro, you can't do that.
That's mad
She didn't
controversial.
get the surgery done, so they don't got the same. So I'm like, God damn, I didn't even think this
Damn.
shit through. I was gonna pit her in there with, cause she was 140, he was 140, and I was gonna pit her in there with a dude at 120.
It could have
You
been a
know what I
fight.
And he been boxing for 16 years. So I'm like, I think he could hold his weight in there,
Yeah.
but I'm glad the nigga didn't show up.
You gotta
That
find
shit-
another trans to fight another trans.
I'm not posting that. You find that and let me know. I get that shit rumbling.
What the hell is
Tuesday's
wrong
regular,
over there?
Wednesday mud wrestling,
I keep-
Thursday.
yeah.
You know what to do for June, nigga.
Nah, but that's the goal though. I'm really trying to get females involved because they the ones that really need this shit. Besides the niggas that can't fight. That run
Nah,
to the
yeah,
gun.
facts. I just can imagine just being there. One, it's a good thing to watch because I feel like they getting their shit off for me. And then just imagine just being in that ring. They just getting all their shit off. You feel me? It really don't gotta be in like on some real commercial level. Like, but just that environment, that community, I could tell it was like good vibes, bro.
Yeah, nah, hell yeah. That's I push on, you feel me, having a fight. Even I don't care how this shit turn out. I make sure that they show love, like they
Yeah.
attach gloves or something. You feel me? Before you get out
Before
the
and
ring.
after type shit.
Yeah.
So
like, I
you
got
have your own refs, like you hire type shit, or how does the?
Nah, I am the ref.
So you just decide who wins type shit.
Yeah. No.
Crowd
That's
cheers.
that's a judge.
Yeah.
Oh
The ref.
shit! Oh, yeah, my fault. I meant the judges.
I gotta get real. I was not to dive on you like that, but it's a touchy subject right now because of what happened yesterday.
You're right. You're right.
You feel me? So I'm not the judge. I'm the ref.
I bring shit up.
I don't decide shit.
Word. But
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. So you do have is more than one judge, or is it like?
yeah, so I usually keep like 3, like
that's
outside the
dope.
ring.
And they deliver it
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, but so for the past events, like I keep like the regular people that attend my events that say consistency.
Yeah.
I give them the opportunity to give their input in the shit.
On
But
some
this last
commentary
one, I
shit?
actually but this one I usually, the last one I actually hire people for the judging position. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't have to run around but that shit still.
Damn, bro, it sound like you got something going. Like you got a solid
Sure.
foundation, and niggas is fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, bro. It's always those special people to me, like who hit us up to like really want to like make shit happen, because that's how you know niggas really want to work. You feel me? When I hit people up, it's literally a hit or miss. They can dead like say, "Yo, today I got you this time," and
Or
then
ignore you on some
go
shit.
never hear from them again. Type shit. So it was just like. At least you made me like feel reassured that this was gonna happen type shit. I feel like I ain't even have to worry. I was worried this morning because I was like, oh, maybe he's busy, but
Once the responses came in.
yeah, I was like, yeah. I was like, yes.
Yeah, nah,
Watson.
fuck shit. My day been crazy. Look, I ain't come with no. I would have my hoodie on, my merch or something, bro. I been
Yeah.
Match.
I went from working. I went from working to go home, shower, throwing this motherfucking thick ass
I'm
shit
ready to
on.
go.
Nah, you
Come
would have
on
been
over
hot
here.
as fucking here. I ain't gonna lie, because the sun is coming out now. I think we gotta start turning down the heat type
Shit, it
shit.
was
This shit getting
plus
crazy.
today.
Would y'all rather be a
That's
really
crazy.
good
It is,
fighter or have really good aim?
Good fighter
Good fighter or
Or really good aim.
to shoot, like shooting. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, that's a good question. I need motherfucking aim. However,
however,
I will get that shot off.
however, you might need to know how to fight more than the hands.
more than a gun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
like you will be in close combat. You feel me? More than
Yeah.
shooting.
And then like, say if he's a good shooter, but if you don't know how to fight, then I can still take the gun out his hand anyway. Type shit.
However, the good thing is nobody is a good shooter nowadays, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that
feel me?
is. Especially if they say YN consistently. You feel me?
Unless I'm Bullseye from Daredevil, I feel that.
Yeah, nah, shit. I ain't worried about. I don't see a nigga
Yeah.
survive close range.
Yeah. Family members, yeah, exactly. Niggas done like got shot in the head and you can still survive off
If
that
you
shit.
held it like this,
nah,
I think that nigga's gonna like,
This
You
way-
got a good chance.
hold your gun straight, bro.
That shit is trash, bro. And I'm from Waterbury, bro. And I done seen, you feel me? Like, there was a time where worst case scenario, you're getting jumped.
Yeah.
And then it elevated to, you might get stabbed. He might have a knife on him. And then, and I'm talking about, this was like probably like,
2013.
Then they
yeah,
fucking-
around that, like, I remember I had a sidekick still, like 2012, 15, where you didn't have to worry about niggas shooting you or having, like, nobody had guns on them. You feel me? We
Yeah.
barely smoked and drank type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was all fighting. We fight at the park and all that shit, but
That's a fact.
I'm just trying to bring that shit back. The art of fighting, bro.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's why
It's
that movie
dead,
worked.
bro. Like I'm going
Bro,
back to
I'm
the old
telling you,
neighborhoods.
look. So I began conflict and all that, yo, because like I'm talking about these is not just event.
Yeah.
Every event, they be like, yo, I'm liking it because they like, yo, I want to get in there. These dudes don't know how to fight. However,
funny
when
shit.
they get in there, they look trash too. Like,
Yeah.
where there's no
That
art
should
to this
be
shit.
yeah. Because they don't really go in the gym. They just get that confidence
Yeah, they
from
just
somebody
swing.
else.
At this point, I'm seeing dudes that fight and dudes that swing their arms.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Bro, I remember one
difference.
time, I'll never forget the day I decided to box. This is when I
Yeah.
put on those gloves, thought I was nasty. And that nigga was just playing with me, bro. Boop,
Yeah,
boop,
nah.
boop, boop.
You know
Hit me
that.
4 times with a 4-punch combo, bro. I was like, doom, 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 doom. That's how that nigga.
All balance.
He said, "I'll
After
never
that-
forget."
Yeah, after that, I was like,
Equilibrium
all right, you
gone.
got it. Like,
Yeah.
I was a young boy, but still like 11, 12. But that's when we used to just roam the streets, play with our friends and shit. He just had some gloves, but I was just like, yo, pops.
That's
Put
where
me
it
in the
all
gym,
started.
man.
me and my boys used to box right outside his house. They had like, it was just like some weird ass like square shape made out of the cement, like construction did, like the city did.
Yeah.
So it literally like resembled the ring, and we would just box there and be like, stay in the ring,
Somebody
stay in the
scrape
ring.
their knees.
Nah, yeah, fact.
Nah, that's a fact. You ain't never gonna hear nobody talking about no shadow boxing, no slap. It's like all that shit went out the window.
That shit's important. Shadow boxing, that's how you keep your stamina and make you last in the rounds
Just
and
in
shit.
general, like another thing is like boxing in general. None of us really had it. Like, you know how we always able to play basketball and all that shit? Or we had a facility, we'd be like, yo, I'm about to go box today after school.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
Let me pull up. Let's go fight.
That was my shit though.
Yeah, see, that's a blessing though.
So when my father put me in taekwondo for the summer when I was a kid, then once I got to high school, it was the MMA, boxing,
You
UFC,
think that played a big part though?
jiu-jitsu. Yeah, because it definitely taught me like discipline. I know how to handle myself, but now it's like I gotta maintain what I know now. So like if my body can't keep up with what I know, then it's like what does it matter? So like when me and him boxed, I used to be able to go like 4 or 5 rounds, and then the 5th round, that's when I'm getting tired, bro. The first round, I was ready to die.
Like, you talking about fit? As of right now, I can't even think about adding 5 rounds to my event.
Yeah, nah.
Like there'll be no fight after the third. Like I only do 3 rounds.
Yeah,
I'm
that
in
ass.
30, and I can't even see myself going past.
Yeah, that ass.
Because these dudes gonna be like, you swing, no, you swing. I swing, you swing. Bro, there's times where we 2 minutes in. I mean, 2 rounds in, we still got a whole nother round.
Nobody threw a punch.
They walk around like this,
Gas as fuck.
and I'm in their face. Kill him! Kill him!
I'm
So it's
lining
like-
that motherfucker up.
Yeah,
So
nah.
that's what it is. It's like I'm just trying to bring the art back, bro.
Nah,
Trying to
bro.
make it cool. You feel me? The beef shit.
Niggas just want either guns in the streets or guns with VR in the video games and shit. It's
Yeah, nah,
just like
facts. But it makes sense though. Why
Yeah.
they carrying guns now? Because they can't really defend themselves.
I'm like 50-50 with that gun shit. So like I would prefer to have it, but I would prefer no one else to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
like
shit.
I
I'm
just,
the only one.
I think you are not the only one.
That's all of America.
Nah, cause I ain't gonna lie. Like as of right now, everybody moving like everybody has it.
yeah,
But it's like
It's not fair.
I think that's what makes it worse.
yeah.
Cause
you
now
never
dudes
know.
mad scared. Cause I don't took flights to Texas and everybody moved like they standing on it.
But that's
and it
respect
keeps,
though.
yeah, and it keeps everything cold, like
Copacetic,
because
yeah,
you know
yeah.
you ain't gonna act up and warmer because you will get
Nigga,
shot.
you would get shot the fuck up.
I'm here to let niggas know today I don't got it on me.
Yeah, step on his grass if you want to. Smoke on his porch if you want to, nigga.
Yeah.
They don't have it
will
on me.
get clapped.
I ain't
Yeah.
a civilian.
Yeah, but around here, like I remember one time I went like trick or treating with some of the kids, and they fucking have like certain signs on the doors now that says, "Yo, bro, if you do not move away, I have the right to shoot." Like you feel me,
Yeah.
like, bro? I gotta be careful out here. Like you can't just be randomly chilling no more. Like everybody's mad defensive and in their house now. That shit weird.
Nah, shit, the house they gotta stand on that.
Yeah.
That I respect.
Yeah,
If I don't know, come to my house if you want. But outside, it's so with me, it's more like if it's not that, it's like serious levels. Because of course, there's a level where you deserve to get shot.
yeah.
However, there's also a level where I'm gonna beat you up every Sunday of your life.
So like, what is that level? Like, say if you want to fight, that's like, oh, like she cheated or some shit, and then you beating up the nigga, and then like the gun shit, like
Yeah.
she like
Now,
she
gun shit,
got
I
raped
feel like
type
is
shit?
gun shit. I feel like is family related or female related.
really.
Money.
Like as in disrespect. Like
Oh,
and even with money, it's a certain amount. But nah.
Nah. Some
Nah, 'cause
people
it's a
crash
principle.
out over
I think an ass
$50.
whooping
Yeah,
over
because it's
money's
more the
more
principle of this
acceptable.
shit and the person who's
That's a fact.
I think an ass whooping.
But
over
that's what
money
it
is
comes
way
down
more
to.
acceptable.
What makes it that probably
yeah.
that's probably what that YN level is. What's that scale for you?
Yeah.
You gonna smoke them for 100 or you gonna smoke them for 100,000?
yeah, them niggas will
feel me?
smoke us for $50, nigga.
Yeah, right now the YN spectrum is at an all-time high.
Jesus.
Low
I
standards.
don't even want to hang out with them niggas, bro.
Yeah,
You feel
nah.
me?
Nah, I'm talking about, bro. I don't, like I said, in my city, we go out to enjoy ourselves and there's shootouts inside the club. So people gotta break windows to get out.
No, that's awful.
Yeah, bro.
You in Waterbury? You said?
Yeah, Trenchtown.
Muddy waters.
Dirty Fiji. I don't know about no money boy. Dirty Fiji.
That's the new one.
Nah, that been
Fiji?
it.
That's the classic.
Dirty Fiji, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think we spent a good amount. I think I know you now. I think we
Yeah,
family.
that's
Like, bro, you comfortable? You good?
Yeah, nah, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start off the little icebreaker real quick, and I want to ask you. You might as well start us off.
Okay.
One good thing and one bad thing about us.
One good thing.
Yeah, and one bad thing.
The good thing is y'all doing this shit together.
Stamp that.
The bad thing is y'all all gotta rely on one platform to get it how y'all gonna get it.
Two, but yeah,
I mean,
you right. So, what other platform should we promote it on? That's a good one.
I was looking at it more as y'all both. I mean, all three of y'all gonna like I don't know, like figure out how to capitalize on one platform. You feel me? It's not just your show.
Exactly.
So how is he gonna eat as much as you eating off of it?
We all got to promote on each other's platforms
Bro.
As well
for the
as
show.
promoting ourselves.
Yes, but have I not said that though?
Yeah, you feel me?
Right.
That's a fact.
We've had these meetings.
I can say shit, but if niggas don't,
Back it up, yeah.
yeah.
That's the like so the good thing is
Yeah.
that together. The bad thing is keeping it together. You feel me?
Yeah, you're right. What about you? You might as well keep it on that table. On that sofa, actually.
One good thing about what?
About us. You can talk about him too if you want.
Going just
Breeze.
individually?
Hmm?
Individually?
Yes, because
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I thought we were still going as a group.
I mean, if you,
Oh yeah. I just
wanted to make sure, yeah.
you can do both if you want, I guess. But that was a good
Yo,
one because he doesn't know
that's a-
each of us individually.
Mad Ring. I seen that bracelet. Did you post that or something? That bracelet, this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my shit.
Yo, I fucking see. I
I've seen that shit
You
around.
know
Word.
what this is, right?
Huh?
You know what this is, right?
Nah, I don't.
All right,
Damn.
it's
I
a
don't either.
yeah, it's an anime. It's from my favorite anime. So his
You know.
My fault about that was just fucking me
Yeah.
up. I'm like, yo, I seen that somewhere.
It's good when you get those compliments like,
yeah, it's not a compliment, nigga. He didn't say, "Oh, this shit fire." He said, "Nigga, I seen this shit."
He talks about it because he's like,
No, he didn't. This shit scared him in his
Hey,
dreams.
yo.
Like this shit was haunting him, bro. It's like
man, that was my good thing and bad thing.
you didn't say anything.
Get away with that one.
Good thing about Rahh.
Let's not get too sentimental here, yo.
Nigga, sad music.
We already
real
had a
quick.
sentimental episode.
Play the
Good thing
violin.
about Rahh. Rahh don't give up as much as we give up. You feel me? Not like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't give up as much, so he doesn't do it as much either. Like we all are pretty consistent. Like you've been consistent with like coming through and being here.
Consistency.
Exactly. And handling shit. You feel me? And
Alright.
bad thing about Rahh.
I like this right here. We're doing a little
Bad thing about Rahh.
Constructive criticism.
He don't edit these damn episodes.
That's a fact.
That's it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's
Real,
trench.
real,
Them shit's just treacherous. That's why
Yeah, I
I
ain't
see
gonna
you guys
lie.
here.
Good thing about you, bro. Good thing about you.
I don't like the fact that he got to think so hard about
Well,
that.
it's like I don't want to say something.
It's like
simple. I
he
don't
about
wanna
to
say
flame
something
him up.
bad.
Like, he's like,
like,
damn.
that meme that's
Really
going
gotta
around.
search.
Fuck that GloRilla shit.
I don't know, because like you gave the topics, but I didn't want to think about these until like I thought about it now. Like I felt like it would be more genuine. So I don't know if I had to say one good thing about you is I think it'd be
you gotta do
your
good and bad.
faith. I think your faith and like your perseverance. Like you have like, you know, like you have really high expectations for like all of us to get shit going with the pod and making sure like, you know, niggas are active and we keep moving and you got a lot of faith in the projects we put out and things we put out. And like, that's dope to have because it makes us not give up. You feel me?
Facts.
Respect that.
And then bad thing.
Thank you.
Got you, bro. And then bad thing, nigga. You let the dishes get like this high in the sink. That's like, it for me.
He
Like,
said this high is cool, but this high is crazy.
I got no
I
big problem.
I don't know what else I got to do to show you that the dishes is your responsibility.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna leave him there. Figure it out.
Yo,
I will feed you. It's not like I'm like, but
Start hearing them clothes out, man.
y'all started this all at once? Or one
it took
brother.
me 2 years to find these niggas. Yeah, I tried to get shit
Missing
started
pieces.
for a long time. Eventually, I was gonna do a pod by myself, but I felt like it was important to get people to sit down, to talk, chop it up. I don't always see things like in every perspective. These guys see things in different ways, type shit. Like if we were all together, all three of us, we'd be the perfect human. But we all three of us have different
Nah, that's
like
tough,
shit
though.
that we need from each other, type shit. You feel me?
Or-
But I like that one. So what about you, Raw?
Rap. You gonna be that grandfather that just mix up all their grandchildren's
I got that from my
names.
family. My dad, my
telling you.
grandma, they all call me different names. Like for my brother, my uncle, that shit.
that
Started
Spanish
early,
shit, too.
gang. Facts.
What's that Spanish shit?
Yeah,
I'm Puerto
literally.
Rican and Jamaican. My grandmother be wilding out.
I'm Haitian.
Sandy.
You know.
My grandma always called me my dad's name or his brother and shit. I'm like, all right,
They
I
would
feel
say
you.
your name last out of everybody else.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna get
Nikki,
worse.
Christian, Ray. I'm like, oh shit, all right.
Damn, grandma.
Went down the family tree.
Yeah, the whole line. Like,
Real shit. But nah, good and bad thing. Starting with rap. I would say a good thing is you know how to like engage well with the with the guests. I was about to say clientele. Stuck out.
that's
But
crazy.
with the guests, you feel me, as far as like interacting, engaging, like with those follow-up questions, that's something that you're really good with and like you progress with as like a host. So that's something I noticed.
Appreciate you, man.
A bad thing which you actually worked on was like, I know we be on timing with this shit, but like, you know, cutting the segments and shit like that. But you haven't did that shit in a while, so
I agree.
Be trying to chill.
Both takes. I agree.
yeah, man. And then for you, Los,
Maybe it just means I got more subtle at it.
yeah,
Niggas.
bro, get the eyes,
Yeah,
man.
bro. Boys
Nigga,
be like,
yeah,
yo, all right, cut this shit. Like,
He be like, all right, so you know,
get
let's
ready
keep
to
it
fight
going.
niggas. Nah, let me stop.
Nah, facts.
Tired.
But for you, Los, I would say a bad thing, but you also worked
Bro
on.
started with the.
I'm adding on with the
So let me
good.
get this out of the way.
It's gonna be a good.
Nah,
Nah,
good
shit
shit.
and
Nah,
compliment
But
you.
the bad is just like, you feel me? We still stand between the lines, but you still be here and there. You'll throw out a crazy ass comment where it's just like, bro, still working on it. But you got way better with that shit for sure.
Comment like what? Off
I
topic
don't know,
or
bro.
some
I
no
don't
like-
say shit crazy.
He'd be like, Marlon Wayne had to suck his dick to get to the top.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Hart.
That's a fact.
It's not.
I'm standing on that. Like
There's
that
no
nigga,
documented
Marlon
proof of
Wayne
that.
put the hole in Hollywood. You feel me? Him and a lot of different actors and
Kevin
actresses.
Kevin
It's
Hart,
so
right?
hard to
Not
stand
Kevin.
on this hill.
Say
And you
Kevin.
don't have to stand on this hill.
It's not a hill. First of all, I fuck with Marlon Wayans. I respect him. I like his projects.
Hey, respect someone and say, "Be sucking my-"
I'm just saying,
Suck
like,
dick to get to the top.
hey, if you got to do that, I'm just saying that's
Nah,
not the
that's
route I would
crazy.
take.
However, I know that they be talking about these dudes playing them roles to get
Yeah.
on some you gotta humiliate yourself to get the
The feminine roles, all that like extra progressiveness stuff, and yeah, he supports that lane. You feel me? That's how he gets popping. That's how he was like, I'm gonna be like the person that people can. I'll humiliate myself so everybody else can benefit from in the black community.
Like he could have did it like, for example, white chicks. That could have been his like humiliation, like you having to be a girl, dress up in a skirt and all of that. But
Nah, they
that's a
all-
Nah, that
classic ass
was way
movie.
before that though. Like I
I feel
think
like they
Scary
all
Movie
did
came
it
out.
besides Cat Williams.
Yeah. And that's why Cat Williams has been, what's the word, ostracized I'm looking for? Like, they just casted that nigga out, and it was just like, he's about to start his own little black Hollywood.
Yeah.
So,
Nah, he deserve it though.
yeah, definitely.
Definitely a vet.
So what's your good thing about Ape?
Good thing about Ape is my boy is a really good host. You feel me? Like even with the diversity we get on the pod, you feel me? You know how to like also like engage and interact and like make it like a comfortable environment overall. You feel me? Like you're really good at that hosting shit, bro.
Wow,
Yeah.
thanks, man.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
My heart is full.
Yeah. Nah,
So I can start with the bad so you can feel up here.
either way, I felt I agreed with both of those.
Or
Definitely. I don't think I say wild shit because I just like I'm really am like this in person. Like I just say shit and
I'm just talking.
yeah, literally. So I just look back. I'm like, oh shit, that was a little crazy to say.
Yo, another thing too I noticed is we in a time right now where we dealing with like 2 generations. So it's like, cause don't get me wrong, I do know people where they talk so freely. It was like, bro, hey yo, They like, what I said?
We're in
What the
cancel
hell going
culture,
on?
but we're also in early 2000s like dark humor. like don't give a fuck speech.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like,
yeah, because personally,
Be
like I said,
unfiltered.
personally, I know
That's it.
people who can't say nothing without a pause.
Yeah.
Yo, pass me that pause. You feel me? Then you got other dudes that just talk and don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I speak as if
That's a fact.
I speak as if I'm one of those shows that would have been cool in the early 2000s, but like would be canceled like in 2024. You feel me? Type shit. Like,
walking on that line.
I agree.
yeah,
Like Little Man, like I rewatched Little Man a couple, like I think last year, 2023, and I thought that was one of the most disturbing movies ever.
For real?
Swear to God,
I gotta go back
y'all
and
gotta
watch that
rewatch that shit. That was some creepy ass shit that they were doing over there. It was funny, but it was like cringe funny though. You feel me? They
Oh,
can't
yeah,
do
'cause
that
he
type
was
of
trying to get
comedy.
with the mom.
Yeah, sucking on the titties, and it was like, bro, you're a child. Like it was like,
but you're not a child.
Yeah, it was.
I ain't gonna lie, they did that with that movie. That
Yeah.
shit, like, I feel like that, like, broke with that AI shit, or like,
Yeah, I know what
like
you're
the
trying to say.
scientific, like putting a grown man on a little body and doing a successful movie. I feel like
For real,
that's like a
where it didn't
milestone with that little man shit.
That was a good movie. I
Yeah.
definitely liked it, especially. But I'm just saying, right now, go watch it back.
Yeah,
It's still gonna be funny, but you gonna
catch some
you gonna
subs.
catch some shit.
like,
Like,
hey,
oh
yo,
shit, what
That's
the
a
fuck?
dark joke.
Yeah, that was nasty. Especially the guy with the milk, the breast milk and shit like that. That whole scene was a little crazy. But for me, good thing about Rad. The good thing about Rad is that he's been here since day one. Like all 100 episodes, he's only missed probably like 3 or 4. Like that's great.
tough. Yeah,
You feel me?
that boy come through.
You also are really good at sticking with me and not, editing as well. No offense, but
Gotta throw that out there.
hands down, best roommate I've ever had. Like I can't even complain. I'm on his ass, and I'm not the easiest roommate because shit got to get moving in this house. You can't just be sitting down doing
Yeah.
nothing type shit. But best roommate, bro. Best roommate.
That's
Love
tough.
you.
That's a big part right there.
Bad thing.
Send it on a good one.
Oh shit.
I feel good. Let's send it on a good one.
I didn't say the bad.
I don't need the bad.
I was gonna end it on. I liked how he did it. He did it like good, bad, bad.
I don't
good.
want to insult you
Yeah.
again.
So the bad thing, I think we spoke about it, bro.
Oh shit.
Is you prioritize comfort over responsibility. I think that keeps you here when you can be here. You feel me? Similar to Raw, actually, I think you guys prioritize, both of y'all, have the same bad thing. Y'all prioritize comfort over responsibility and shit that y'all can be actually accountable for. You feel me? Other than that, Raw,
I agree and don't agree, but I
You got an
I appreciate
example?
that.
huh?
You got an example?
Way too many. That's why I would never
okay.
say anything without.
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah, I would not be like, oh, I knew these niggas for 10 years, and then I was just gonna say it's not like I said knew you for like 4 or 5 months. And I was like, oh yeah,
No,
this
of
is,
course.
you feel me?
That'd
I
be
live
crazy.
with both of you.
That's like if you gave that answer,
You're
like,
like,
nigga, you don't know me.
That's true.
You already talked about it with me about as far as examples, like with like women, you say you want to have fun throughout your 20s, like you want to be, you're not trying to get married or like have a kid right now, nigga. You want to kind of like do that,
That's his good thing?
huh?
Wait, that's his good thing?
That's like that's like a comfortable, fun
Oh,
type of
okay.
thing that he's prioritizing over like, all right, let me do some other shit that's gonna get me from here to here type shit. You feel me? Same
get
thing to
that.
you. But
Okay.
the good thing for Ra is that his tolerance, like, I feel like we wouldn't be able to be friends if you wouldn't be able to tolerate me. No funny shit. Like I know I'm a lot, and like he had to tolerate a lot of my shit as a roommate.
Bro.
I done broke shit in the crib. He done had to pick me up drunk off the floor multiple times in this house and our old house. Like,
Oh, shit.
yeah, bro, this nigga done cleaned my vomit off the floor. I told him to call the cops because I thought I was going to die. Came from the strip club, got liquor poisoning. I was going crazy.
Chilling. He was going green.
Yeah, like, yo, call the cops.
Call the ambulance.
Yeah, the ambulance.
said, "What's your poisoning?"
I'm like, nigga, just lay down.
I'm just fucking throwing up cranberry juice and all I taste is the liquor. I'm like, bro, That shit was a bad night.
I was panicking.
Okay, home. Call the ambulance.
Yeah, and when I came home, I took all my shit off and I just went to sleep. I woke up out my like sleep and started throwing up. I'm like, bro, what the
you
fuck?
ain't getting off that easy.
Yeah, I tried to sleep my shit off. I knew I was at that level, but
I did the Spanish mom trick. I put the little, fabuloso in the water in the bucket. I was like, here, bro.
can't ask for a better roommate, bro.
Crazy.
But I would have left that shit on the floor. Just put the bucket and shit on the side. Like, yo, bro, I put that shit aside for you. You good?
Yo, one thing I can
Look at that, 3 water bottles, the bucket, and then just fill it up.
yeah, I already know what that looks like.
My fault, yeah, that shit was funny.
Yo, fun fact, I ain't never had to deal with that.
Roommates?
No, like
Hungover
a
shit?
bucket.
Oh, like
Never had
throwing
to
up
throw
or
it,
anything?
Like having a bucket over the bed because I died.
Oh yeah, never say never, bro.
Only because I was sick, I have, but never like because of like being drunk. I don't
Nah,
know.
my problem is I don't, especially in certain times. It's like I know it's like I'm at 3 drinks. That's my limit.
Yeah.
But sometimes I try to like test that shit. But if I don't eat or some shit,
Yeah, not
some that shit is fucked because now it's out of my normal range and my body can't handle it because I ain't eat. You feel me? I just be learning shit the hard way. That's all.
I think the worst times or the closest times I came, that's probably when we first started, like experimenting with juice. That was before
It's the sugar.
That was before Four Loko. It was called Juice. It was the JOOSE.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was back in
Damn,
the
that's a
day.
throwback, nigga.
Yeah.
Waterfall loco.
That's what I'm saying. I know the whole. It started with that,
That's
and then
the
we
beepers times.
and then we elevated. We was like, oh, we could get bottles now, and that's when we had the elusive or exclusive.
Yeah,
Exclusive, yeah.
that shit.
The booze.
never
That's like
again.
the closest to death I probably experienced. It.
That shit had me, bro. I remember we in the zip car, like, you feel me? We driving, we had that exclusive shit coming from one of those club parties. I forgot what it was called. I think they closed it. It starts with a T, I think. Bro, he's driving. I'm like, bro, stop the car. That nigga did not want to stop the car. I just opened it and this nigga's making a turn and all you see is a rain of fucking vomit. Like, I was like, shh, if you see it in slow motion, bro, that shit made a whole 360. Like, yeah, that shit.
That's when you could motherfucking get a fucking gallon of liquor for $10.
Yeah,
We're at 30.
You in the spot walking around with a baseball bat.
Drunk as hell.
yeah. Them liquors, them cheap ass liquors, they have you fucked up, but really drunk. But they'll have your body like really fucked up.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really with it.
I think that's because after all that little phase, I just strictly stuck to Hennessy.
See, I
So I know
stuck
my
to tequila,
limit.
bro.
Yeah, I never. Yeah, after that little elusive and that Ciroc wave,
That shit
it was
wasn't
straight
it? Yeah.
Hennessy all the way until motherfucking. What fucking
Duce, you fuck with
yeah,
that?
oh yeah, and then I upgraded to Duce, and then I've been Duce since shit forever until goddamn it was probably like Tito's hit the market and they were like, yo, there's a healthy liquor out. Tito's.
Yeah, Tito's is dope
I'm like, Tito's.
with cranberry. That's
Try
my shit.
that.
Cranberry, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Damn, we just got into a whole nice little side conversation, ladies and
Good
gentlemen.
and bad.
All for good and bad about us. You feel me? Let us know. Comment the good things about us and the bad things about us. Some of y'all already let me know. But talk about them now. It's their turn to get.
Talk about
Yo,
it.
I get all. You know why I get all the shit, right? It's because I talk the most shit. If these niggas start talking shit, y'all start saying, y'all start getting rumors
Shit
too.
you say like that.
You need
We've gotten
that.
insulted before. I've seen
Huh?
it. I've seen it. We've gotten insulted.
Yeah, but that's
got
only
dragged.
if on some misinformed shit. Yeah, like when y'all say something that's wrong, or like you ever see, go back. Well, yeah, go back to this episode and watch the end when he's like reading. Oh my god, bro, we gotta
still gotta
make that
watch
shit
that
into a real, bro. This nigga, worst nick. The word,
Nah. We don't establish this. First of all, it's a big upgrade on the what's it called?
cross-eyes nigga.
On the display.
What is it called though? Penmanship. That's what it is. Penmanship and punctuation. That's what was lacking.
Nah, bro, the stuttering did not come in. The punctuation did not come in until like the 4th, 5th word. You couldn't get past 2 words. That shit had us crying, son. We was a little drunk, don't get me wrong, but that was crazy.
Nah, the one that really fucked me up was the cuckling.
Yeah, for real. That was like 3 weeks ago, I think 3, 4.
Nigga, that shit fucked me up.
Yeah, nah. We be having good times. But you know who
It's all about.
else be having good times and having good music for the club? my man's Gelo. We about to get right into music. He just came out with a fire ass song with GloRilla called "Can You Please Spank That Ass with Me?" Can you please? That's what I feel like.
He always had the shoulders moving.
Yeah, like literally with the shades on. Like you gotta kick your foot up while you driving. Just
where he's
like,
from though? Is it down south or he just
he
jacked
gotta
it
be from down south, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, because his storyline, you don't know where he at, where he from.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
All they brothers.
Tweakin's last song, like the last song was like for NBA compilations. This song's for Turkin compilations. Like he's
Literally.
been going crazy. I think
Yeah,
Can You Please was a good song. Like
bro found the formula. And he
Sticking
used
with
the
it.
exact same beats, the same
Exact same
BPM,
formula.
the same key
Same
on
cadence.
the pitch, everything. Like he was just like, let me just say different words and cater to a
about to be
different
king of
demographic.
and add GloRilla to the beat.
Yeah, but GloRilla saved the song to me
Definitely,
because that
100%.
song would have flopped without a feature. Honestly,
Yeah, it been the same thing.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
It would have been like the baby, like just dropping the same theme, same vibe, like with
Yeah.
nothing else to add to it. So.
and it's a little shocking though because before the baby got played out though, his before and his style got played out, it lasted quite some time. To me, this is only his second single that he kind of like dropped, and I'm already like, this sound is not going to really last long. If
Like
you
the
don't,
next song has to be a switch up. for
yeah,
sure.
Gelo got to switch it up and have a different cadence. He can't even really sing that much. It's just that it's tolerable because we be lit off liquor and getting smacked sometimes and just be humping in the car and the beat is fire. But
Yeah.
bro,
It's definitely music to just have on the playlist when you're trying to turn up with your friends. Like
He coming for that. He coming for that strip club bag. That's what he coming for.
it was good
he
shit.
got it though, and it's the beat. As long as whoever keeps producing his music keeps doing what they doing,
Yeah.
he got it, bro. Like you see, we
But
just started
see-
shaking our shoulders. I can definitely see some ass shaking in front of me too. You feel me?
He's
But
like, I should
after
imagine
this,
it.
after this, what people are gonna be expecting is what's gonna be his third. Like, because the thing is, there's always the artists when they do a whole 360 from their regular pop off. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be like, nah, go back to that strip
Go
club
back to your shit, yeah. But I feel like he should have kind of waited to the summertime to drop another single. Maybe he's dropping it now, and then he's gonna drop a video with Glow in the summer because
Maybe he'll drop an album.
What's it called? Tweaker or Tweaking? Tweaker, yeah. It's still bumping, bro. Like that shit's still making noise out here. So
But maybe you drop these singles and then drop an album in the summer, and now people are expecting more. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But he ain't dropped multiple songs yet, though. He doing one by one.
Yeah.
Basically,
Tweaker and Can You Please?
Yeah, album. I want to hear that because if they all,
I was gonna ask, would y'all like to hear an album from Gelo?
It'd be interesting. Though.
I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that break off first.
Yeah.
That different track, and then I'll be able to.
Tolerate.
I ain't listening.
Yeah,
to that.
because in order to make an album, you gotta kind of show different sides of yourself.
Yeah.
And in order to have that, you gotta have different styles to show it. Not one style is gonna. You can't have a gangster UK drill flow, talking about your moms and on some real hard shit, like trying to get emotional. You can, but it's like it's not gonna really resonate. So if you want to really resonate on an album, I think it's gonna be tough for him because he hasn't really showed anything where it's like really struggling besides. His father happening with his foot, you know, his father had to cut his foot off and shit. But you need some type of struggle and conflict. I don't think he really has that.
Yeah,
in order
that's
to
what I
make
was
an album.
saying. His storyline is like, what can you say?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go with this?
Yeah, that's why he got to stick to like that anthem,
NBA
club
shit,
music, yeah.
And like he has to stick to like his music has to cater to platforms and shit. Like you feel me? And certain
Radio music.
yeah,
Yeah, literally.
because if
Club
not,
music.
it's not really going to like hit.
I fucked with it though. It was like I said, it was a good song. I can't complain.
He
to be
definitely got
honest.
that.
7.5. I'll give it.
I think, yeah,
Strictly off
7.5.
Glow, yeah, 7.5.
It was a 7. Glow added the 0.5.
Nah.
Nah, she would have added the.
Yeah, she would have been the 7 and he added the 0.5.
It was his song though. So that's what I said. She upped
Nah,
it.
that's violating.
You feel me? It was his song, nigga.
Bro, I literally couldn't wait for her song to come out because it was interesting. I didn't hear a song from GloRilla where she had a melody like that, like she sang like that. Usually it's like she just be coming in
came in
hard,
different for sure.
but she started the song on some melodic shit. And I thought that was really dope. I didn't even hear much of that in her own album, which was cool. But moving forward, we got another song. This one I like a little bit better. Is with Gunna, produced by Turbo. He is. I just found out he's the producer, not the artist. Because I was like, I ain't hear no Turbo in this shit.
Let me listen to it again.
Nah, Turbo loyal to that man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that ass. And that shit, bro. This song, Classy Girl, fire, bro.
Tough.
Gunna hasn't missed, bro.
Nah, he
I
don't.
wouldn't say he hasn't missed.
Couple shots went on.
I mean, since he got home.
Well, the last two projects has been solid, but the last song that he made, I think it was it not Him All Along, the one after that, Crazy, I think it's called.
Damn.
One of them. It was the one after Him All Along. I wasn't really.
Nah, Gunna don't miss.
Yeah, he's a certified hitmaker for sure. I just wish people put more respect on his name. You feel me?
I mean, shit, he gotta put respect on his shit first.
He do. He stick to his craft. He doing what he do. But I just feel like
But
that
you know,
snitching.
this generation shit, it go by time.
Yeah, so it's
2
over.
years, that shit never happened. He's good in the family reunions again.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good question. Who y'all think gonna be around in 2027? Because it's 25.
Rapping?
Yeah, like artist wise, you think Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, all these niggas?
Yeah.
Now still gonna be around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kendrick's
They
gonna
just,
go on his 5-year hiatus. J. Cole gonna start coming back out consistently, and then Drake's gonna do what Drake does and just drop when Drake wanna drop.
mystery mixtapes and shit.
You know
I
what mean?
think in the next 2 to 3 years, we have to get a new artist, like somebody, like something refreshing. You feel me?
Nah, I
bro.
think that's motivation right there.
I like that, but I don't think I'm what they need.
That's motivation.
Yeah,
Shit, all it
because-
takes is one
Hey.
pop.
nah, it's not even that.
You're
I
not what
realize
the city needs, but you're what the city deserves.
I'm what the city needs, but I decline looking at the bat signal like I'm blind. You feel me? Like I'm not really with it.
Nobody
It comes
lost
with too much of a toll, and like I kind of like my life. You feel
I
me?
feel you, Bruce.
Yeah, like I want to make music where I'm making a living off of it,
Bro.
but I'm not like I have to be in the spotlight all the time. Like I
You
gotta
feel good doing it.
Yeah, like I don't want that. In order to get to the top, I truly believe you have to sacrifice certain parts of yourself, whether you have good intentions or not. It just comes with it. And to me, I think there's a limit to how much I'm willing to sacrifice. Like I know that boundary I won't cross type shit.
Yeah, nah,
That's when you get in.
Keep your shit balanced.
Fell and dip.
Yeah, so I just want to get to a certain level and then I'll be content. Like I'm not I like my family. Like I want to create a family and I like my friends and like having a life. I like watching TV and playing sports.
yeah.
and-
Once you reach a level, it's over for all
I
that
gotta go to
shit.
meetings.
yeah, like you got to
gotta
keep it active and shit like that.
Turn into a
Events.
robot.
Yeah. And then now I gotta start cater. Like I gotta watch certain shit that I say because certain brands and platforms.
Yeah.
Like
I get that.
I like freedom more than like glory.
You know. Also being
Classy Girl was a good song for me.
How did we get there to that?
Because he was talking about just artists in general, and then he was like,
Who's
"We
gonna
need
be
this."
around next 2
Yeah,
years?
but Classy Girl for me, honestly, it wasn't bad. It only just reminded me a lot of "Pimpin' All Over the World" by Ludacris, though.
Pimping all over the world.
It literally was like,
Yeah.
"The women gonna carry on." Like I heard that exact flow in there, bro. It was I don't know why.
But I like that.
I like
Gunna
that.
is that versatile. It's not like everything he's dropping now just sound the same. It's like, all right, we know what to expect. Like he's really just showing.
Bro, where does he
more
come up with the
versatility.
melodies, bro?
Yeah, that's what it be.
Crazy.
Yeah,
It
like
just be like that vibe of the music where you just
Yeah.
like,
It's
damn, this
perfect.
nigga's a rap.
Yeah.
Damn.
So like if he's a rat, like so what? You can't listen to his music?
Nah, you just feel bad. It makes you feel some type of way.
Yeah, because I'm still gonna tap in.
Nah, but the thing is, Gunna is at that borderline where it's like, you still might hear his shit in the club, or you could bump it with your mans next to you, and y'all both don't have to.
Awkwardly look at each other.
Yeah, like
Change your shit, man.
Damn, you
That
gotta
ass.
secretly listen to Gunna just to make sure.
So I'm
yeah,
saying,
word, like
I can't listen to people that snitch even though they drop some good shit. That's crazy.
You gotta keep that shit on the low. That's how it started for me when I used to listen to Chris Brown in the weekend. I ain't listen to that around my niggas. Like I had
turn
to.
that shit down.
That's how I've been after the Super Bowl. I could barely listen to Kanye in front of niggas.
Oh,
Exactly. You feel me?
right now, if you put it on Kanye, that's problematic. Nah, let me stop.
He made graduation.
Nah, because
Yeah, nah,
I'll
you-
still bump R. Kelly here and there. Like if I believe I can fly, like if that come on, I'm singing the tune.
Yeah, there's some.
Side to side.
I believe I can touch
You telling me you ain't gonna start dancing if
That
you're
boy in there doing concerts.
side to side.
Yeah,
I know
like,
you fucking with him. Oh, say something, Kelly.
Sing, nigga, sing.
Yeah, you heard what he said though, right?
What?
That nigga said he got 25 albums in the tuck that he made in jail. Just like last week.
Nigga
That's
stressing.
inspiration.
Nah, that's crazy.
25.
25
Live
albums.
on commissary.
Well, he be capping. You know that. He just, you feel me?
He's selling them bitches for
So that day he got locked up and
that
still
nigga selling
said no.
songs for soups.
Yeah, he
Said, I got
probably,
this whole
yeah.
album
He got to
for
pay off the lawyer fees and all that, nigga. He got bills to pay. He got to put this music out.
For real.
He about to start touring different prisons to start throwing concerts. And shit.
Yeah, imagine
crazy
that.
in prison with music. So
That's
I
a
can't
bag. They
complain.
do that with the fighting though.
But
You know, you seen Undisputed, nigga.
oh yeah,
They get
shit.
fighters from other prisons, get them to fight. Like that's a whole pay per view. Like
You know
rich
that shit
niggas
ain't
get.
happening.
I'm gonna just need that
Yeah.
out. I'm gonna need all them albums to sound like Tory shit. And
That's
I
your
might-
next bag, nigga. You gotta go
Bro.
to the jails and be like, yo,
prison fights. Nigga.
prison
Fuck
fights,
no.
but you can't be
Exactly.
you can't be the
No.
refs. nigga.
Legal,
They gonna
legal prison.
Fuck no. They can be like, sir, this is your fault. We got to shut down. Now you're gonna go to jail.
Whip these niggas.
I'm like,
Nah, that's crazy. All right, moving on. Because that just gave you a little bit of anxiety. Think about you being in jail. You feel me?
fuck that.
Doechii just dropped a song called Anxiety. Clearly, it's a sample off the old Anxiety song. What's it called? It's not called Anxiety. What's it called?
No, well, she dropped the song back in 2019, but it ain't get love till now. Is the craziest
Really?
part. Yeah.
Wow.
But she dropped the
It's been
remix to Gaultier's song, Somebody That I Used to Know, with Gaultier and Kimbra. And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Are you
that's
sure it's
song.
because it probably wasn't on streaming platforms? Maybe it was a mixtape back then or some
I think
shit?
she
because
just
it's
couldn't
sleepy.
monetize the song itself because it was made by Gaultier. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she probably had to get that.
So now it's just officially on platforms now, and she can
Exactly.
get money off of it. So
Probably
she
got
just
it
got the
approved.
sample cleared. Yeah,
Yeah.
damn, that's
Exactly.
dope. The song is fire.
I love that song.
I think
like it.
Sleepy had a big part to play in that as well. Like,
Yeah, she
Hollow?
did do a remix as well with Sleepy Hollow, and that shit was a banger.
With the same song,
Yeah, it's two versions of Anxiety. One with Sleepy Hollow and then one with just her.
and the one with just her is on all platforms.
Yes.
All right,
No,
so-
well, the one with Sleepy Hollow as well is actually on all platforms, but the one that's getting more recognition is the original Anxiety.
Yeah.
Only because it came with a video she dropped, and it was like her in her bedroom singing the song. like, at
Oh,
the
so she
time.
just dropped a video to it. Yeah, I don't know why people wait so long to drop videos. Nicki used to do that too. Like she would wait like a couple years to drop some
Yeah.
shit for her
She
album.
didn't get
I'm like,
monetized for it, so it makes sense. She was like, I'm gonna wait till like I'm make money off of this. You feel me?
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
no, I ain't gonna lie. That monetized. The whole music industry is crazy.
Yeah, they just
Like,
thirsty.
well, I forgot who was it. I just seen it recently where a dude said that he took a song that DDG or some song like that. I guess the dude that made the beat
Oh, Plaque Boy.
wanted to charge him 300,000, and DDG was like, "But I would take that shit down for you."
yeah,
The shit I don't understand is the music is already out. Everybody already. So what is you taking down?
It's already been leaked and people can get it, and probably it's already been downloaded. But
Yeah,
now, if it keeps going, and if he keeps it up, I think royalties and shit like that he's collecting.
So I
like-
guess he can't make nothing off of it.
yeah, nah. And so if you take other people's music, you can't and use it without their permission. You can't use it for any monetization purposes at all.
Yeah,
It
that shit
sucks, though.
crazy. He
But
said
you
the
know
dude
what people
wanted
do, though, right?
300,000 for the song, though.
Yeah, a lot of local artists would say fuck it and do it anyway, and just as long as the song pops, they don't care, because now if they're doing that court case and shit or threatening you to take it down, that means it's popular enough for them to know.
Didn't
So
they
niggas
just-
will risk that just to have that conversation.
Didn't J. Cole just do that with Super Soak? Or is what Drake? I mean, what beat was that? That Little Yachty? I think they
That
tried
was
to
Drake, Lil Yachty, Super Soul.
Super Soak. Yeah, they did the same thing where the producer didn't want to sell them the beat, so they just dropped it on YouTube. It was like, yo, here, like y'all can hear this song.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't know
crazy.
that. That's crazy.
Yeah, he didn't want to sell them the song. The producer didn't want to sell them the beat because he had to have like a turnaround in life with like religion and stuff, and then yeah, they ended up just saying, all right, well, we're just gonna release it then. And
Damn.
nah, profit.
Yeah, but I do fuck with the Doechii single. I don't got too much to say. I'm gonna give it a solid 8.
Pack. My fault to cut you off.
I give it an 8.5.
Yeah.
Well, it was that and Denial's a River, which was the other
which
one.
was
She,
actually a good song. It was
Next
more
time,
like
tell
a
me that,
dialogue.
bro.
I
She-
thought you knew, bro.
I mean, Denial's a River. We
The name
spoke on it before in her last album as well too.
how you gonna put it as a single?
And then have a
Yeah,
2-pack.
I ain't peep.
Nah,
You
I see
heard?
the confusion.
But Denial is a River was on her other album as well too. But I think this is just the version like with Issa Rae, if I'm not mistaken, right? Where she has that second speaker talking.
Yeah, it's like a dialogue going on, but she bodied that song.
She dropped that on YouTube as well too. That shit was fire.
So she's been active for quite some time, but it's only within the past 2 years she's been becoming more
Recognized.
recognized for her talents. I appreciate that.
She's been around since 2016. Yeah.
8.5 for
crazy.
Anxiety.
Yeah, I could do the same.
Doechii,
Yeah.
Grammy-winning
She
artist,
sounds good on that.
right?
She do something good on
Solid
that.
9. That's a good song.
Solid 9.
I love the
Ooh.
original and I love Anxiety. So.
Yeah, this one was really good. I just think there was a part between the bridge that kind of like wasn't needed, but then the transition into the melody towards the end of Anxiety, Doechii bodied that. But it just wasn't a consistent like flow to me. There was one part where it was like, oh shit, that's why it's not a 10 or a 9.
I get you.
But moving forward, you feel me? Bronx raised, Harlem made, right?
I ain't gonna lie.
Jim
I need
Jones?
my credits, Capo. I need my credits, gang.
Yeah, shout out to Jim Jones, man. My boy is a little bit too active that I can't even keep up. Last episode, he dropped the album, right? We didn't even get to talk about it because we were shooting a different.
Style,
yeah, we were doing a different interview, and he dropped At the Church Steps this week while we're shooting. This motherfucker drops the Deluxe. At the Church Steps has 17 songs. This shit,
wasn't
another
done.
15, bro.
Bro, 31 songs on the album. Like, what? That shit was insane. Way too
Walking.
many songs for me. Like, surprisingly enough, I love the fucking album.
Yeah.
Like, I thought there was so much versatility on, like, everything. Like, it went from, like, one vibe to the next, to the next, to the next. It has so many different artists and plug. Bro, that shit was dope to me.
It's crazy.
Who he had on there?
Even as oversaturated as it is, like, bro, the beats, and he was really talking. It wasn't just like, all right, this is repetitive, this is repetitive.
Nah, he was really letting us know.
Talking.
In pain.
But I definitely need my credits, bro. That Bronx made, Harlem raised. You know what's up, bro.
Nigga said that was me.
That was me.
I respect him, bro.
Bro, had Trinidad James on the album.
Yeah,
Like,
Trinidad
that
James
that
was
shit's
on
fun.
it. He
Yeah,
had,
that's different.
You feel me?
What the fuck made that nigga make that phone call?
Yo, I need you,
Hold
gang.
all of my
Say, yo, Tread, I need you.
Yeah, that ass. They probably saw each other at the club or some shit.
Some
like, yo,
random shit.
Yeah, like,
Nigga,
yo,
like
what's
mad
up,
at his pictures at once. It was like, yo, let me call this nigga.
I was like, yo, you should be
that
in my
ass.
song. He was like, I don't know about that. He was
Yeah, they
like,
probably
I got
Eskimo, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, somehow, some way, Jim always makes himself like known in the year. If it's not about a female, some beef, or some funny shit,
He be outside. That's why.
like somehow Jim Jones is gonna be said this year. You
I
feel
remember
me?
he was
Like,
doing the weatherman shit.
oh yeah, the
making the
weatherman shit
videos.
now is this whole fucking boxing shit. They trying to get him in there to squabble.
How much for like 10? You said right?
10 mil,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
nigga
know.
said he ain't
Cam?
doing that shit.
Yeah, the fight cam.
For 10 mil?
10
I ain't
mil.
gonna lie, Cam will fuck that nigga up though.
He would. Jim not doing that.
He said
He
he
gonna
wasn't.
do this, drop pain
Yeah,
and punch niggas with this music.
yeah.
He said an
That's
album
his
here,
lane.
1,700 tracks.
Nah, but what if they did like a paintball shootout? Like, you feel me? Like some gun shit. Like,
What?
they'll probably fuck with that
For
shit.
their age, that's what they should be
10
doing.
mil?
You feel me?
Yeah, or some laser tag or paintballing.
10
Like,
steps back,
Nigga
nigga,
said laser
draw.
tag.
yeah.
Hit markers. 5 hits. 5 hits. You're no longer a shooter.
Not bad. At the church steps for me though delivered like from the original to the deluxe. Like I looked forward to hearing it. Like I feel like the only reason I can say is because like again like without having like such a consistent one theme and having it have so many different vibes, I can add each song to different playlists as well as put it on the same playlist and it'll just sound like a variety mix of music.
Yeah.
But he is at a certain age. Like, he's like in his like early 40s, and his music is dope. But I feel like with this album, at least for certain songs, he was forcing catering to our new generation when really, like, I respect him like fucking with the producers that of our time.
Yeah.
But I just felt like some of them, like the UK drill beat, I don't really need a Jim Jones on a UK drill beat. Like,
You trying?
It was different. Nah,
it was cool. It was experimental. I'm happy he got it out the way out like the beginning of the album.
Wasn't
He
that was
like,
the
"All
first
cool."
song, right?
Yeah, and I was like, all right, cool, thank you. Other shit was like really like I like when I learned from OGs like that through the experience that he's talking about. You feel me? And it's not on some shit where he's forcing it to get the party lit. Like, he does make music for the bitches, definitely. But if I had to choose my favorite out of Dipset, I don't even think it's Cam or Jim Jones. My personal favorite, he's probably not the best. It'd probably be Joel's.
Joel's had shit lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joel's was that nigga, especially in high school. He dropped the album like I want to say like 2014, 2013. And and he wrote a song about his will. Like he had that whole shit planned. I forgot the name of the song. Like that shit was hard. Like Joel's was the best of them, but he just wasn't the commercial nigga. He was like the takeoff of everybody, like best rapper, but like he didn't really want that. That's how I want to be. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie, they had it.
Yeah.
Diplomats.
Some three, they had the game fucked up.
Yeah.
They had everybody's bandanas tilted.
Yeah.
They had all
That's
the
the reason
big
why I got a
vests out.
bandana, nigga.
Did you know Cat Williams and Dipset?
Nah, I don't
No,
know.
word.
Crazy, right?
He is.
It's a part of Dipset, bro.
That's right.
I ain't
That
know
was
that.
one of the
Google
most
that
random shits I ever discovered.
How the fuck you find that out?
We found it on the pod last time. We
Yeah.
talked about
They not even in the
Was it
same
BLM?
state.
That's interesting. Yeah.
He was dead listed as one of the members. I'm like, ain't no fucking one.
Yeah, because
Now,
Cash.
you know, what else is crazy? Well, it's all topic as fuck, but Conor McGregor, he got his own label, like with artists under him.
wow.
Like music
really?
label?
Yes.
Wow. I didn't even know he was like into that type of
Yeah,
business
me
type
either.
shit.
Me
What-
either. We was just talking about that shit, and he has like artists under him.
Wow,
What's the name of the label?
I don't even remember.
I'm gonna have to tune in.
That's crazy.
What kind of music?
He got hip hop artists under him right now.
That's interesting.
Facts for tuning.
I'm gonna have to
Don't
tune in.
sound with Conor.
Wow. But for Jim Jones, I don't want to spend too much time. Definitely go tune into At the Church Steps, the deluxe and the original. Just listen to the deluxe top to bottom. Honestly, no skips for me, except for maybe 3 or 4. For an album, that's really good. Especially
31? Hell yeah.
album of the year contender so far. It's up there. I would give it like it's definitely top 5 albums of the year so far.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
just
a good
started
start
though,
to the
so-
quarter.
Yeah, it's only March. You feel me?
Exactly.
It just March just started.
Yeah, solid 8.5 for sure.
I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah.
I just respect like where he's at in the game,
Yeah.
being a veteran, dropping 31 songs, and to have rarely any skips. Like that's why.
In the same consistency. He ain't do no weird shit.
Yeah.
Switched up his bag or his
Feel me?
flow.
That's one thing I
Unfortunate.
respect about him is that he's still like a man of the people. You'll catch him on Harlem on the block, and he still fuck with like one thing I do respect about his album too is that it wasn't like, oh, let me get like all the hottest niggas out. He started putting niggas on, like I can't even name these people, I don't know.
Yeah, facts.
But he started putting people on his album like that who are like low tier type shit to like bring them up. Like he really shows support to his niggas. Jim Jones
That's
is
why
that
he got
nigga.
my dad James on that album again. You see?
Yeah. Shout out to Jim Jones, bro. You feel me? If you haven't, go tune in. But last but not least, you feel me? This is probably my personal favorite. I've listened to it multiple times already. But Tory Lanez is in jail, yes. But that nigga has a Pro Tools somewhere. That nigga
For
is
real.
using the toilet for reverb or some shit. Like this nigga, Tory Lanez drops Peterson album from jail, my nigga.
Free Tory, man.
Yeah, for
Boy
real.
did that.
It's just crazy how he's making better music than a lot of artists that are home free, have all this access. That's grind,
It's the
dedication.
level of focus. I mean, being
I
stuck
salute that.
in confined areas. You feel me? Like I got nothing to do but drop this heat. So let me get it going.
But to figure out the formula and it's key right now.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
quality
I
is crazy.
agree with that. Nah, Peterson was fire, bro. He was going hard. He was spitting his heart out.
Bro was throwing mad shots too. Like
everything.
he was
I ain't
spilling
hear
all
that
the
one
tea.
either.
What you said?
I ain't hear that one either.
Oh, he was just basically victimizing himself in order to
Yeah.
put himself in a better light so he can try to get an earlier release date. And he's marketing himself that he's just trying to change the
So he
narrative.
used the album basically like that.
to change
I mean,
the narrative.
he's like-
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He put
Yeah,
out
would do that.
just as like Meg did him wrong. He's fucking his CO and his girl fucked like his best friend. Like that was like
And he was
The
like,
first
yo,
step.
I want to fuck Doechii. Like, you feel
and
me?
Doechii's on the hit list.
Yeah, like she's next. Like,
But like regardless of that, those summaries, like the album was fire.
Yeah.
Like these
Yeah.
songs
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
crazy and really make you miss Tory Lanez. Like,
yeah, dead ass.
I want to name it.
The outro, lawyer fees
That's
for
the
sure.
sample king. He
Yeah.
sampled some
bro,
shit in
the
there.
amount of remixes,
Yeah.
yo,
Every single song basically had 2 samples each. Like he was
That
switching
shit,
the
yeah.
beat type shit. Like
Yeah, I know he go crazy. That's what
Yeah.
people. He had this summer fuck. Bro,
For
Chicks
real.
Tapes was crazy,
Chicks Tapes
bro.
is undefeated.
yeah,
I think it's crazy. Like we're in that generation where an artist can even be able to produce music within prison. Like,
I think they got Netflix in there too.
bro, imagine like
Yeah,
if Tupac had the capability to make an album while in prison, like things like that. Like, you feel me? Like, just
I ain't gonna lie, as of right now, I ain't gonna lie, general, it's a crazy time. They got people making music with other people's voices right now.
Yeah. They saying that I forgot who, but they're saying that they're creating an album where is it Kanye? Like majority of it is just AI.
But I think that's on the music videos.
That's what 4K was.
He's using a lot of AI for his music videos now.
Oh, I thought it was for his music too.
The lyrics. And
Yeah, like he's making like to record type shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Kanye would do that. He'll be the first to
but make it look dope.
drop an album and not have to say nothing. He in front of his computer like this.
I mean, he's a beat maker. So end of the day, he's a beat maker. I'm gonna make a fire ass beat.
He's definitely always should have like retired the pen maybe like 10, 12 years ago. Like after he recorded that album with Jay-Z, he probably should have just been a producer.
Nah, he's still an icon. Like I appreciate like the
Donda was fire. Yeah, you're right.
Fire.
It's just now, it's like his songs. It's like you don't know what the topic is gonna be about. Yeah, you don't know what it's about.
I feel like
I
that
can't
more
relate
like
to
in his
Kanye no
personal
more. You
life
feel me?
than his musical life.
Kanye just is like you said when he did
I
that
think
shit
as
with
a-
the
I think-
swastika, he had like niggas outbursting him. Like he just do shit, say shit just
he's
for niggas to talk
wildin'.
about. And I'm not really with that.
On my IG, because I follow him, I'm scrolling, I just see the KKK shit with no caption. Just him in I don't know if it's him, but it's a random picture with a dude in a KKK,
Bro, that's how
fully
he
clothed with no caption like this. And he posted it on his feed.
He found a way to
The
get
real.
I can't because like shit like that bothers me. So I gotta literally just unfollow him.
Damn.
Just
found
stay
a way
away
to get
from-
engagement.
Nah, it's just
and like it's working.
But yeah, but
Like,
you
it
gotta.
sucks,
It's
though.
an act though because you gotta really have the toxic energy and consistent toxic energy.
Nah,
to
ain't
keep
no
that
act with
up.
Kanye. I think this is him.
That's really him.
What we
being
getting from
himself at this
Kanye
point.
is like his music. I don't think he's not making music no more. He's expressing himself through
Social media,
Through sound.
Yeah,
Everything.
you feel me, like that.
Fashion,
I don't know, man.
sound, anything he could get his hands on. He's just way too political.
My boy's like what's that shit that they used to shake? You don't know what you gonna get.
Oh yeah.
That's what Kanye is living right now.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Oh, I
that
forgot what this called.
But- but
Fortune
Magic
ball?
Ball?
The A-boy, yo.
I said a fortune ball.
That's Kanye right
Peterson
now.
was fire ass album again.
Oh yeah, Peterson is definitely top tier for me. Definitely go listen. I didn't want to spend too much time. I just want to say free my nigga Tory and Peterson is top tier. This is
Free
my
Kevin.
only 9 of the night. You feel me?
For sure. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Yeah.
9.5. Not even.
Yeah, I gotta
off the,
hear
like,
that.
the-
I'm gonna
the
keep it a
repeat
buck. I gotta
value,
go
it's
listen
just,
to
like,
that.
the hustle.
Nah, top. You can literally listen from top to bottom.
Bro.
Chill. Like
Did he do
you know,
some weird shit and try to sell it as an NFT or something, or he just dropped it on?
I don't think he could do that from jail.
Yeah.
He gotta have somebody else.
No, I seen something where he had.
That's
like,
he made
did
bread.
it again, where he did another website. I think it was
Yeah.
for this album.
Really?
He dropped another website, and you could order the digital copy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
all.
Nigga,
that's
10-year
why he
bid?
got locked up because he started figuring out different ways to make
Yeah, I
it
ain't
back.
gonna lie. I think that's why they kept him. Like,
Yeah.
like even now, like I feel like they like if he didn't do that shit, he broke the internet. I think he could have got released, but now
Yeah.
they're like, nah, this nigga might.
Nah, but to get 10 years off
Smash
getting
him up.
shot in the foot, like there's white people who done like a hit and run on a DUI type shit, and
What
like
they're saying, he's not. Well, one, he's not U.S. citizen, and then two, I think there was something else.
what do you mean he's not U.S. citizen?
He's not
he's
from here.
Canadian.
He's
right?
from Canada.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
Canada.
Damn, I thought he just had family out there, but he's dead ass from there.
Nah,
Yeah.
they wanna
Oh
deport
yeah,
him.
so he's lucky he just getting 10 years then. He might fuck around and still get deported after he do the time then, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Possibly.
That's not gonna stop the music shit though. But
Yeah, damn, that's
Celebrities
crazy.
might have it a little
He ain't
different.
gonna
Might
be
be able
out
to
here.
bypass it, but we'll see.
Nah, for
Try to
real.
get the 21
like-
Savage treatment. Get the pass.
I'm happy that niggas still find a way to still like keep balling. You feel me? Like my boy's still making bread, getting that chicken, getting that shmoney.
yeah, nah,
But-
you can't lose it.
I'm just happy. Like if you think about it, he's been in jail for like 3 years, 2-3 years already. So he only got like maybe on good behavior. I want to say like another 5. He'll be home sooner than we think.
He
That
hoping
shit
he gonna
crazy.
be out soon, so he said it in his music.
Yeah,
I mean-
I feel like out of all people, he'd get out before anybody. Like on some random
I think Trump might
fuck with him, get him out.
Yeah.
Trump might fuck around with him.
If fucking Diddy don't get out, I think he got a
Wait
better.
for that tweet, free Tory from
Nah,
Trump.
if Trump free Diddy, I'm probably gonna look at him a certain way. No funny shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Free Tory first.
Now
Sure.
we'll talk.
Let's debate. Who would y'all rather have Trump free? R. Kelly, Tory, or what's his name?
P Diddy,
P Diddy. Yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
Tory, obviously.
Tory for sure.
Just shot somebody in the foot. My boys over here are cooked with the allegations right now.
Yeah, but he's a foreigner, nigga. That nigga try to assassinate
He shot
bitches
a
on
female in the
American
foot.
soil. Yeah.
That's
That
a
nigga
bad
is
look.
I mean, Canada's right there. Like, you feel me? Even if they said
P Diddy was apparently trafficking American women. It's American women on American soil.
No, but like
Kelly was pissing on the underage
minors.
American civilians.
Americans like their own dirt, but you feel me? They don't like when other people
Yeah.
do other shit.
Yeah,
You
other
feel
people
me?
do it. They like, hold
Don't
on.
come in my house
Shit
and
on
shake
our
out your
soil.
rug,
Yeah, you feel
nigga.
me? I
get you.
You feel me? I run my house how a certain way, but like you can't come in my crib and start doing your own type of shit. Fuck is you
That's
doing?
with
Like,
anything and everything.
yeah,
Like get pulled over in a different state, they gonna violate you.
no funny shit. My parents like. Yeah, my dad's Puerto Rican, but my stepmom's Caribbean, so she a little darker. They had like a whole like altercation with a cop because they was on some road trip shit, like a different state. They was like, oh, these
Fuck
black
with
and white folks,
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
like
nah.
these mixed couple, like they don't fuck with that. Like shit weird in certain states. When you start leaving your neighborhood, bro, like you
Yeah.
really gotta be careful. Like I don't trust nobody. Like once I leave the state, like I'm like this, nigga.
Nah, I'm not home.
Like
yeah.
every single
like
restaurant,
Utah.
I'm about to like. I'm looking at the door, who's coming in and out. Like I'm on some like training for a secret agent type shit.
Never sit back to the door type shit.
Yeah, and like you, babes, you face the back door. Let me face this way. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
we keeping shit pushing, but
I'm gonna keep us safe, or you gonna be my Captain America shield.
yeah, but you know who's not safe, my nigga.
Nah, the shit crazy.
Y'all know who's
No,
really
who's
not safe?
I know.
Who that?
That nigga Stephen A. That nigga Stephen A. is not safe at all. Not on the media. Not with LeBron. Not with the ball players. Bro, y'all heard what happened, right?
Bro, yeah, that was shit was crazy. Was it at the Celtics game or a Knicks game?
Oh, yeah.
He was out there
So-
wilding.
It was like
It
last
was at
Saturday.
the Lakers and Knicks game, but this was in
Yeah, it was the
LA.
Knicks
I was
game.
watching that game, and first of all, before we even get to the Stephen A. shit, I gotta say, I'm so pissed because the Knicks was spanking the Lakers, bro. All right, the whole game, the Knicks was cooking them. The Lakers got close at the end, and then as soon as they was about to win, bro. This fucking nigga Jalen Brunson gets injured, bro, and then the game is like after that they went OT, and then the Lakers won, right?
The Knicks.
And then no, the Lakers won. The Knicks lost. Jalen Brunson is on the Knicks. All right, so I was already tight. I actually didn't even watch the game. After Brunson left, I turned the game off. I was like, these niggas is about to lose now. Brunson was the only nigga scoring. And he was scoring on LeBron. He was scoring on Luka. This nigga was just
Nowadays they'll call
and
that
ones.
rigged.
Backbone
Yeah.
is kind of over.
Yeah, but that's why I know for a fact they can never ever make it to the Eastern Conference Finals because they're like wear and tear in their bodies right now. They're overworking their players, like their main players. So by the time it gets to the playoffs, these niggas are tired. They get injured,
Yeah, nah, facts.
and then they done for this like season. That's exactly what happened last year, and I'm almost positive that's what's gonna happen this year.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. and LeBron, it's basically a couple. Last week, Stephen A. he was just on ESPN. He's talking about Bronny. You feel me? So Bronny is a hot topic. So I guess whatever he said on ESPN, Bronny was like LeBron was like instead of just calling him, when I see him, I'm gonna approach him. So what he ended up doing was, as soon as was the game over or was in the middle of the game, he approached him like on the side. Steve was
think it was
covering
right
the
after
game,
the game.
and he was just like, "Yo, stop talking about my fucking son. Like, yo, keep your name out of him." Like, he really pressed him. Like, nigga, Stephen A. looking up at him. This nigga LeBron like literally about to punch him in his
LeBron
face.
got
Like,
over his shoulder. He was like, "Yo, like, stop talking about my son." Literally, right? Like, you can't hear him say it, but they had a lip readers like read or basically what he was saying, and that's like the gist of it was leave my son alone, like leave my son, like stop talking about him. Pretty
keep that
much.
shit
They
out of
couldn't
here.
wait for that.
Yeah.
To see LeBron out of character.
Yeah,
I mean,
When's the
he
last
wasn't
time
out
you
of
seen-
character, but it was out of character to him for him to do that.
Yeah.
But like at least he kept his composure. He didn't yell.
Right,
He wasn't
yoke him up.
aggressive.
Yeah.
He just literally like threatened him.
Stephen A literally took it like on the chin. Like he said it like it's not like he was just coming at me. Like he was coming at me as a parent. So like that's where I can understand and be like, all right, maybe I should like pump the brakes just a little.
Stephen A was on some bitch shit. First of all. Because
I mean, LeBron.
every single thing that Stephen A has done is always, and that I personally became a fan of, is that he says what everybody's thinking and he doesn't hold back.
Yeah.
Right?
And then he ends
So,
up defending himself and shit.
He is, that was nothing but fear because he would not take anything he said back. He didn't say I'm sorry or nothing like that. He was just 100% scared and started behaving and saying polite things so he won't make it worse. He didn't even want to talk about it. You feel me? They forced him to talk about it because it was going viral. Literally that same night, I was asleep tight because of the loss.
He said he wasn't even aware of the altercation until like someone recording it and going viral to the next morning.
So the shit went viral, and then he comes on, and then bro, when I mean to tell you, like I've watched First Take, I've watched him get energetic. He's hype. Bro, this nigga was talking like this the entire time. Like the most well-behaved Stephen A I've ever seen in my entire life. And bro, he's never ever, to me, I want to see what side y'all on actually before I get into it. Like, all right, is Stephen A right for covering Bronny James's son? Or is LeBron right for pressing Stephen A for talking about LeBron's son?
I think both are right.
Yeah.
Stephen A has a career where he dissects players. I mean, he wasn't saying anything too bad. He was, I mean, not crazy, but he was basically looking into Bronny's like record and what he's doing. He's like, he's not doing much besides like 1.4 like points a game type shit. Like, so like there's, you know what I'm saying? Like he's being real and just giving out what he sees. And LeBron again is responding as a dad. Exactly how Stephen A even said, which is why he came over to him and this whole altercation even started. I feel like no one has the rights to shut the fuck up in this instance because one gets paid for it, the other one takes care of their son. They're just trying to make sure their son's mental health is fine.
Yeah.
I definitely 100% disagree. It's not both. Stephen A is 100% right. Like, you are a parent and you are 100% obligated to feel like that. Cool. But at the end of the day, that's not your son on the court. That is your coworker. You feel me?
Facts.
He's an adult, a grown ass man. You feel me? And on top of that, Stephen A gets paid top dollar to talk about on ESPN to talk about basketball, specifically like top tier teams like the Lakers, like Miami, like New York and shit. Like he gets paid to talk about what's going to get them ratings. You feel me? We're not going like Charles Barkley was just talking about like how like just to respond to what was going on, like Stephen A always talking about him and Kendrick always talking about just the Lakers and what's Bronny James doing. Like there's people like OKC and there was another team, OKC and the Cavaliers. They've been cooking, but who gives a fuck about them right now if their ratings are not really there? So that's their point. So like Stephen
Like, you
A's
can
like,
imagine though on LeBron's end is like, damn, how many times you gonna use my son for clout?
Yeah.
it's
You feel
not
me?
clout though because they're telling him that this is what's the hottest topic. This is what people are talking about. Even though he is like the 56 pick or whatever, that nigga is the most talked about 56 pick, and
That's who he is, though.
I know he's putting but that's his father's fault. Nobody told him to do that.
I think I see it more too. Like it's kind of like LeBron went through it, so he knows how it feels to be like ridiculed or whatever, and he's just pretty much trying to, you know, like if anything, spare his son. But I do get what you're saying, where it's like there comes a time where when we're on this court, like I'm not your son, I am your coworker, your teammate. Like you got to make sure
That's
like,
what comes with the game, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I'm
facts.
gonna have to experience these things too, like backlash for my performance. So like,
and then the very next game, you know what LeBron did against the Celtics? This weak ass, baby ass flop. Like it was so fake and
Definitely
bullshit.
got elbowed in the chin.
See, that's
but
why
No, he did not, bro.
Tatum definitely elbowed
Bro,
that nigga.
LeBron is such a flopper and actor. It's just like he knows that the people
eat it up.
Yeah, but we're going to judge him, so he should like say instead of like going to Stephen A, a person who's getting paid to talk about players, go to your son and teach your son how to handle these situations when these situations arise until you get better. You feel me? Because you can't necessarily, I can't control how you react, bro, but I can definitely control myself and how I react. You feel me? And if I can do that, I can teach my son how to do that for himself. You feel me?
I also think
that's
like,
what, oh no,
my fault to cut y'all off. I also just think like Stephen A. apologized because he has like a certain level of respect for LeBron. You feel me? I feel like whatever he was saying about Bronny was kind of misinterpreted. And as well as his level of respect for LeBron, he just wanted to clear the air. You feel me?
Stephen A.
Maybe
was
it was a
doing nothing but
cop-out.
speaking facts, though, bro. And even though the facts are constantly being spewed out, that's because, nigga, you're LeBron. That's your son. Of course, this is going to be the hottest topic. He's the face of the NBA. So, yeah. So you just got to know, like, for example, you think Trump really gives a fuck about, like, all of us talking shit about his son, his wife, and shit like that? No, he's just going about his day and fucking everything up or making everything better, however, whatever y'all believe. You feel me? Like, so it's just, I think it's all a matter of perspective, though. And I also think that if this is all a business and you got to conduct yourself a little, he can do whatever he wants. He puts money in their pockets, so King James can legit do whatever he
James
wants.
did anything else, that shit would have went global.
Yeah.
If James would have, oh my God, LeBron made him flinch.
I swear to God.
nigga, he could have picked Stephen A. up and just held him like this.
Yeah,
bro.
Stephen A. is
He
tall.
tiny as
They
hell,
just
bro.
they was just waiting on anything to
Yeah, but that was crazy.
blow into proportion or out of proportion.
Yeah, but that was crazy. That's all I had about
That's me in
that.
the realm of sports. I mean, did y'all watch the fight with Tank and Roach?
Of course. That was a great ass fight, if you ask me.
Next time, let me know if you're gonna watch the fight. Now I paid it $80 and I watched this shit here, and I wish that was the worst $80 I've ever spent in my life. Like,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Why is it that these events are not turning out how people be wanting them to turn out? Or there's just some type of...
that's
So
what we-
every event, I feel like there's more negativity. I'm talking about big boxing events.
oh yeah, but they have the turnout, like the people show up, but the fight is
Yeah, I
they're
feel
playing
like
us.
Lester.
They're
I feel
playing
like
us.
if there's not a knockout, is the worst boxing show ever.
No, but this one, no, that's not true, because this one was actually a good fight. It's just that the results was bullshit to me.
Well, as of late, if I'm not mistaken, I think they gave it to Roach as a win.
No, it's currently under investigation.
That's what I was gonna say. I think they most recently, when I was researching it, that they gave it to him.
So can you confirm that right now?
But how does that work though? So they erased the...
It was just hard to say because he had Gervonta Davis is over here talking about that.
He took a knee in the middle of
He
the
took
fight.
a knee because he had grease in his hair from a hair treatment that got into his eye and was
it
burning
was-
his eye, which is why
Nah.
he needed to clean his face.
Yeah,
Nah, it
he
wasn't.
got his hair.
Respect that.
That's a lie. He got his
They
hair
lied.
done 2 days ago.
But if you see the video,
His
when-
hair got in his eye.
Yeah, when Roach threw the punch, it made his, like, he weaved it and like the braids literally smacked him in the eye.
Bro, when you guys, very next day, the hairstylist said, that's a lie.
Yeah, because
She
he was
confirmed
jacking
it.
that grease shit,
Because
bro.
people were flaming her, talking about, oh, what type of products you using, da 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 da. Like, they were really flaming her about the grease. So,
Nah,
of course,
bro. Tank was
as
sitting
a
there.
business owner,
Listen,
he's going to do anything.
It is still majority draw.
Yeah, Tank is still, like, he stood there laughing, like, bro, he just knew he wasn't going to necessarily come out that fight on top, so he pulled some shit off.
I don't think
Bro
that.
said,
Roach
grease in my
had him.
hair
really
from
did
my
have
hair.
grease in his
Nothing
eye,
off.
bro.
Huh?
Like,
He didn't pull nothing off. I
Bro,
feel
that
like
was
he
some-
went
I mean,
blind in the
majority
eye.
drug
He was
kept
like,
him-
let me
he was
think
like,
this
hold on, let me
through.
take a knee, let me try to wipe my eye.
Bro, why take a knee? Just go to the fucking corner then.
Because you have to do it in a...
You can't just walk to the corner. You're going to
Bro,
get beat up.
the reason why that knee...
That's what I'm be dealing with now. These dudes be
gonna
trying to
hit you,
take a
man.
breather, walk into the corner. I'll be like, time
Nah, you're
running.
right, but then that knee shit, that's literally what made it a tie. The refs, that's like a whole bunch, 10 or 20 points. I'm not entirely sure how the point system
Because
works.
it's like a down, right? Is
Yeah,
it
it's a
considered
knockdown.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Point or
he
two.
technically got hit, punched in the face. He stood there, then took a knee, and then started walking.
Yeah, like he backed up and then took the knee. It wasn't like he was like stumbling.
Yeah, it's not like he got hit.
No, he
bro.
let that nigga know.
That
babe.
shit shocked him a little bit though, because that was a clean, clear hit.
Especially
mean-
if you get some shit in your eyes. Like,
Yeah,
hold on.
I've
nigga.
gotten whipped
I get hit with
by
another
my
one
fucking
of those.
braid in my hair. That shit hurt. I feel him.
Yeah, they I ain't gonna lie,
I'm
they
not
did a
jacking.
good job with slowing that down and showing that he and the thing whips in his
Yeah,
eye.
you could see him like.
And I guess that was just his first excuse. That grease shit.
Bro,
fuck it.
I don't know, man. I lost a lot of money in that fight.
It was
on
great.
that fight.
I'm not fucking with Tank right now.
I think Roach definitely came through.
To me, it was a great fight, but I think the better matches were the undercards. Like, the other matches were top tier. I forgot the name of one. These two Spanish niggas was going at
I
it.
think it was the one right before the Tank and Roach fight. That was a great one.
Crazy match, bro.
Be the ones because those are them dogs that's really
They hungry.
It's the same as
I'm
like,
dealing with this firsthand right now. Or feedback was the first main event was trash.
The other
but
fights
my
was it.
real dogs was where the entertainment was.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's
No
the same
funny
with the Mike Tyson fight. It wasn't them that killed it. It was the girls. It was like, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Like,
the
it was
girl
other
fight
people.
was the Serrano, right?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
She went crazy.
And
I can't
lost.
believe she got robbed, bro.
She lost,
Yeah,
facts.
that was crazy. She had more everything. Hits, accuracy landed, like all that
to the
shit.
face
Yeah, she got headbutted like two, 3 times.
every fucking round.
Oh yeah, that shit. I ain't gonna lie. There was a point where I couldn't even watch no more. That shit was.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That shit literally had lips on her eyelid, like.
Damn. She had a whole like extra, like, you know how white people got those little skinny lips? She had that shit on her fucking eyebrow,
That the
nigga.
fuck
She had the white
Yeah,
people
that shit
lips
was
on her
crazy.
shit.
Nah, but yeah, speaking of getting robbed,
Wait, hold on. I was gonna ask, do y'all want to see like actual like
You gonna get it robbed.
That's crazy.
I had such a good transition.
Yeah, but you be too fast, bro. You just chill. I was gonna ask you, do y'all really want to see like a part 2 to this though? Is it
Hell
really
yeah.
worth it?
You think they need a
I don't
rematch?
I think like Tank said, he didn't turn up like when he was supposed to. Like if you see towards the later rounds, like he was really trying to turn up, and I think he ended up with more power hits.
I
Who that?
think they gave the last
they
move
roasted?
to him. Yeah, he
Nah,
landed
Tank
more
turned
hits,
up, like,
like power
too
hits. Yeah,
That's his thing though.
but
Yeah.
I don't know because Tank's record is Tank now.
Yeah. What is it? 31?
30-0-1.
Yeah, and
See, that's the thing too. Like, how do you go about that?
yeah, because like after
changing
that,
the car, like the decision and all that. Like, what do you?
It should be
just
a, like,
Majority
stand
draw.
first.
Honestly,
shoot it again.
helped him. To be honest.
yeah, but it doesn't. What does it do now? Besides them just making more money, I don't really want to see the rematch because I thought it was I wanted
definitely
to
gonna
see
be
Tank.
less.
Yeah, but I wanted to see Tank hit like what Floyd was at. You feel me?
Yeah.
He was like basically damn near close. You feel me? So to be
gotta-
that close,
The
that's how
weight
you know
size was
Floyd was
different.
really
You
that
could tell
nigga.
the weight difference in that shit.
Yeah,
But I think also like them being close is what like took that hunger like to knock this nigga out of Tank. Like you feel me? Like this is my man's that I'm fighting. We making money together. Like we grew up boxing together. Like do I really
Yeah,
want
that's
to do
true.
him bad?
You could see that
like
they
everybody
really,
else?
really know
respect
each other.
Yeah.
Roach knew all his moves and was not letting a lot of like that southpaw shit that normal southpaws get away with. He wasn't
had
letting
it.
that shit rock. But
Facts.
I don't think that Tank like this fight was debatable because Tank doesn't really love what he's doing anymore. He's been announced that he wants to retire and he's been real adamant with like arguing with his staff members and
Yeah.
shit. Like it's just been too many hints that he just generally doesn't really love the sport
over that
anymore.
shit.
And to me, in this performance, it showed. He only really used the 1-2 jab, stepped out. He tried to land the power jabs. He did a couple bodies, but he didn't really go for the knockout as much as he would.
Yeah.
And he didn't really turn up in this, like usually, like you said, like the 6th, 7th round, that's usually his bag. But Roach was still keeping up with him. You feel
You
me?
gotta understand too. He probably was on. We used to Tank going in there and killing. He probably was going in there on some defense shit first.
Yeah, he was
Keeping
calm
it
the
mad
first couple
calm.
rounds.
You think 30 wins do that to you though? Make you like less passionate? You a little bored at this point?
I mean,
I mean, when you hit a point, you just now you want to fight the next big thing or the thing that could possibly take you out or take you out the headlines.
yeah.
So I'm saying even Goku be like, damn, I need to fight somebody stronger, like all the time.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
Tank
like
is small though. So like how many
limited
people
who he could fight.
Yeah, how many people
Yeah.
can he
Yeah,
fight?
in
So
your weight class.
he's probably bored of his own competition. He's like, nigga, what the fuck am I doing? I'm making money.
Clearly, fighting this dude, he jumped it up
Bro about to go into
Yeah,
UFC.
I think he needed to train a little bit more. Like
to figure out how to beat him.
let
yeah,
that
I don't think he
record
took
leave you
Roach
at the top.
seriously. That's the
Bruh.
problem. I think he should have ran a little bit more tape back, do a little bit more working out, and practice a little bit more combos. That 1-2 was really the only thing that was consistent. He barely threw a hook. He rarely threw his uppercut, unless it was like to the body. But he was smart with his shots, though. I give him that.
Yeah.
But yeah, my fault. That's all I had.
I did want to. I'm actually gonna just take that one from below it and bring it up. As
I already know what you do
mention.
with plans, bro. You don't follow through. You change shit. You get it
I
done, but you just don't do it. Yeah,
I just wanted to give a quick honorable mention since it just happened recently. Lil Ronnie, his 5-year-old daughter Armani were gunned down literally outside of a car wash or I believe a gas station. Yeah. Bro, just recently that shit was actually really sad to be honest.
You
gang violence, bro.
Yeah, he was 30
especially
years
with
old.
kids involved.
And the baby mom said, my fault to cut you off. The baby mom said that the killers knew that the daughter was in the car too and just
Oh, they on that cartel.
How much do you gotta hate somebody to know like families involved, kids is involved, especially and still
That's sad,
cross
man.
that line?
We talked about this earlier, these YNs, like Lil Ronnie was only 30 years old. The niggas that shot him were 21 and 24. Yeah. And the only reason they got caught is because they left their ID inside of their girlfriend's car. Bro drove the car, dropped it off somewhere, left his ID by accident. His girl had to go to the scene, go to where he dropped off the car, pick it up. The cops ended up finding the car, tracked the car, went to her, talked to her, and she was like, oh, my boyfriend had my car and he dropped me off at work. And then he told me he left it here and I had to go pick it up because some shit happened. Bro, dumbest nigga in the world.
Is
bro.
that dry snitching?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was the case. Fuck the ID in the car.
Is it dry snitching or is your girl just saying I'm not going to jail for some shit that you did?
Is she
in
a
my
ride or
car?
die, though?
I mean,
Fuck that, nigga. I was at work. You took my car and did some dumb shit, and then now you trying to get me in trouble. You gonna drop it off at the crib like nothing
You
happened?
know you giving them away. I'm asking.
Yeah, nigga.
respectfully, if I was him, I would have just blew up the car. You feel me?
Put it in the river or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you gotta destroy that.
yeah, he wasn't. He was probably too. They were probably too anxious in the morning. It's probably their early bodies. You feel me?
kill the
Like
kid.
early.
It's that YN. It's that
Yeah.
It's that YN syndrome. Everything
that
goes
just-
out the window.
I feel so bad for Lil Ronnie. I hope like it wasn't anything as tragic as him just trying to get away from the car or even him running towards the car.
That's fucking
like
crazy,
and
bro.
he was outside of it, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just like, damn, they just sprayed and let it happen, bro.
Yeah, that's rest in peace,
R.I.P.
Lil
for
Ronnie
real.
and Armani, right? Mm-hmm. Yo, that's fucking crazy, bro. Where was this at?
And Forest Hills, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they said that's the 5th murder this year in Forest Hills. It's been getting crazy.
I don't really like the fact that these people don't.
And this is an artist.
They don't want to read a book, bro. They don't want to like go to
Reading.
a club, play dominoes, Uno. Like, what happens to just fun shit? Like,
What happened to just
why
bopping
everything's
niggas?
just got to be serious? Yeah, exactly.
Nah. What happened to playing basketball?
Everybody,
Football, like you feel
Nobody
me?
play basketball. This
Listen,
is
all-
so cool now. Nobody play
Yeah.
ball.
You ever seen the parks now? When I used to grow up, bro, the parks used to be the
Flooded.
spot.
Flooded.
You feel
Flooded.
me?
But they're not even safe no more.
That's exactly. Listen, all my young niggas, y'all need to go watch this Ice Cube movie called Friday. Y'all need to listen to my nigga John Witherspoon. Because you don't need this. You need these.
Say live,
Facts.
live to fight another day.
For real, like let's stop
I
killing
like
each
that.
other.
I might
Rest in
have
peace.
to. I might have to sample that clip right there.
Feel me?
Funny shit. Rest in peace too.
He said, "Put it down, Craig. Put it down, Craig."
For real, I might have to sample that.
Hey, nigga said spell Versace. Sachi.
I love Friday. Yo, they making a new one.
Next Friday, actually. That wasn't even Friday.
Classic.
New Friday is coming out. It's been confirmed, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Mike
They
Epps
gonna
was
run
talking
that
about it
shit
on the
till
Breakfast
it's
Club or some shit.
They gonna run that shit till it's the last Friday.
For real.
Yeah, I hope so.
they
That was Friday after last already. You feel me?
Word
Like,
out, facts.
I thought they was gonna start doing the spin-offs when they did what was it, First Sunday?
oh shit, you right.
Oh yeah, there was a
Shit,
spin-off.
that
Sunday
was
a
too
good
much
one.
though.
Yeah, the
Tracy
church.
Morgan?
Yeah,
That was
Ice
mad
Cube in the
people.
church.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good ass movie though. It was mad funny,
They gotta
bro.
be careful with those though.
Those hallelujah shits.
Some of them motherfucking spin-offs. Cause it's like you spending that money on that movie, that shit might be a
Ass,
dub.
nigga universe.
Yeah.
Yo,
Only
speak-
thing that's successful spinoff to me so far has been House of the Dragon.
Facts.
That's a successful
the Dragon.
spinoff.
Yeah.
And maybe the Connors, but I don't watch the Connors. But apparently, he's been doing good since that lady left the show.
Yeah, I'm not in tune on
The Connors, that
And
white
that-
lady,
you talking
racist
about
bitch. I forgot her name.
Roseanne,
yeah,
Oh, and they changed it to the Connors.
yeah.
Wasn't named after her anymore after she said that dumb shit.
I've never seen the show, but I've heard that that's what happened. There's like a whole story behind it. But yeah, that's crazy, bro.
that. Yeah, they gotta be careful with them spin-offs. What was the other one like that? How High? Didn't they try to make it a spin-off of the?
I don't
They
know.
made a part 2 to How High
High
with
too.
Lil
Oh
Yachty.
yeah,
and,
that's what it was. It was a
Yeah,
part
it was
two.
actually pretty good, but
That
it
was a YN
wasn't.
version.
Yeah, It wasn't better than the
Why,
first
yeah.
one, but I liked it though. It was dope. Lil Yachty to me is a way better actor and like podcaster, like in fashion
Entertainment personality.
Yeah. Than rap. He should really just give up the pen. Like
This nigga hate his music, bro.
I can't stand
he
it.
is a weird. I don't know.
I fuck with Yachty.
Bro, nah.
His
I can tolerate.
You can't fuck to his music. You technically really can't dance to his music. You really just tolerating his music.
Dance to his music.
Nah.
It's
Yeah,
shit.
nah, his style is crazy.
I be tweaking. But
And every song is different.
The best thing he ever did was that the walking out the stage.
Oh, the meme.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's the only success.
Like,
Yeah.
I can add myself to that shit.
Yeah, shit fire. Yo, we should do that here. Like, you feel me? Breezy on the way to the fucking JSC.
I guess.
That's hard.
Yeah, one day that's what we gotta get. You know how Jennifer Hudson has that little walk? That's what we gotta start doing for our guests, bro.
That shit was too.
Yeah, we
too
should gotta do up
fire,
the
though.
stairs.
Yeah. I had an idea, but we would have to go to the park. So I'm Ape, and I wanted to go in the monkey bars and be like, yo, look.
Nigga
Look behind me, a brand new guest. You feel me?
Breaking sweat.
And then you start
Yeah,
going in the woods
different
on some
segments.
fox and lion shit, like start
Yeah,
crawling.
that's a shoot for real. You must shoot a short film.
Look who come. Yeah, we gotta take you to the park and shit.
I'm crying.
Nah, I'm about to just get some like monkey bars for the ceiling or some
Yeah, well,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm missing some vines hanging from the side.
Nah, that's a lot of work.
nah,
What that
Be
is,
all over the place. Yeah.
I'll
what
get
that
some
is
more, bro.
goes with a thumbtack.
Nah,
It's just
my
it ain't
sister.
in frame anymore, so that's you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
them shit's wild.
Nah, we want the next spot before we do anything. I mean, thing we do is to get a new location and then we'll edit like certain shit.
Yeah.
we're just gonna get
Right
a green
now,
screen
yeah.
behind us and put us in a jungle type shit. Make it easy.
I want a real
Okay.
new spot because I want Abby to be able to like be playing games and like watching
Chilling
while
the
going
green screen. The
Lucy
green room.
and shit. Like yeah, like
We need a
you
green
feel
room.
me?
So I was gonna get there.
But yeah,
Yeah.
back on topic. NYPD's finest, Melissa Mercado. Round of applause, sir. He did an amazing job. She was
Yeah,
recently in this
salute her.
music video with this guy called Esquire, and I believe the song is named "Doing That." Bro,
Fire.
she is heat.
Let them know,
But
bro.
her job ain't think that, nigga, because she actually has been receiving a lot of backlash over the video that she did. She plays like a dancer in the video. Obviously has an amazing body. Like she's watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. But she did amazing, but apparently it didn't react well with her job. She's actually one of New York PD's officers, and she works for the sex crime unit. And as of late, because of the video, she actually got removed from all ongoing like investigations with her regarding sex crime because they thought that what she was doing was very like detrimental to women and wasn't like showing herself in a good light. Like, what do you guys think about
Very
that?
Provocative. She's definitely into sex crime, but that's crazy. That's like I feel like as an officer or like if you do something in the Navy, if you're in the military, like you just need to hold yourself to a certain standard. Like I feel like
Yeah,
that was a
that's
little
a
out of
fact.
pocket, but especially for the music video, like is it worth it?
I mean,
That shit was trash.
if it was
Video was
like
Yeah, the music was trash.
20
Music was
Video
trash. Clarification.
Yeah.
Music was trash.
if it was 2000s or back in the day, yes, but right now we're living in times where it's so easy to make money and like just where a lot of shit is okay. So you mean to tell me that the white man can tell you whether or not you or the woman can have a baby or not, right? Like can tell you that, but she can't freely shake her ass on the side.
yeah.
But like, come on, like you can't have your cake and eat it too. Be free to do what you like want to do, as long as you're not raping people, you're not sexually assaulting, you're not doing any. It's not porn. It's not like she was sucking dick.
Yeah, she's a video
It's
vixen
a
in the video.
it's a
Don't
music
get me wrong.
video. You feel me? Like models do that. Like that's some real professional
That's
shit.
But then, I mean-
that's like a teacher doing that shit. It's like you really gonna go to school next day.
Yes.
I mean, but for a cop, though, I feel like it's
that's
different.
what I was about. That's the
Bro, what
first.
you
What you
do
just said.
outside
That's the
of
first
work-
that like keep it a bug.
I mean,
you want your
like-
son's teacher to be shaking on the news, and then you got to send your son to go to school.
But I think, like,
Bro,
again,
that's
it
not
depends
your
on
personal
how you
life
carry
in school.
yourself,
It's
yeah.
totally different, nigga.
But
Like you
I
gotta
mean-
really. If I know how to do my job and I'm good at it, no, that's it. Like this is what I'm here for. What I do outside of work, That's really none of your business. And
But
if you find out, don't keep it in work.
Though, you gotta remember, once you get hired or you working with, you officially attached even out the work.
Exactly.
I can understand that for
That's only
certain
if you have the
careers.
uniform. If she would have had the uniform on, or like
Taking it off in the
or
video.
the detective and shit, definitely. But she didn't promote the NYPD at all.
Nah, yeah, that's true.
It's not even like she found the gig
you
herself.
Think about it though. If LeBron smacks somebody at a restaurant with regular clothes on, he's still gonna get booted out the NBA.
He's not gonna get booted though. He's gonna
Something's
get
gonna
fined
happen.
or some shit. But like maybe
Bench
I
for
don't
a
even
game.
think he's gonna get fined. Bro.
Bench for a game or something.
Yeah, nah,
They're gonna tie
I mean,
him.
no, because there's a code of conduct. If I'm not
They're gonna
mistaken,
tie
how
him
they're
to the
supposed to
NBA.
carry themselves in the NBA. That's why you can't be seen doing like a bunch
I
of
think
different shit.
that's only like the NBA specifically. They'll keep him because they're by contracts they're like obligated to. But that's only going to come into play through like his sponsorship and other like businesses because they have a certain type of principle and shit.
And he could lose brand deals.
I guess it's
Yeah,
all. I
brand
guess it's
deals,
all
exactly.
opinionized too. They could
Yeah.
choose what they want to do with him.
I think it's
She's under a union. Once you're under a union, it's practically impossible to get fired.
out.
You really got to do some wild shit like murder.
Yeah.
I
or
mean,
some
again, they
shit.
took her off cases. I don't think she was fired. She's still under investigation.
Yeah,
but
she's not gonna get fired.
I think it is sad that it's not like she went on and actually did. She went through a casting agency and they hired her for
Yeah.
the job. So she didn't know what she was doing until she got their day of. Obviously, no, she has aspirations to do that stuff. So clearly it probably wasn't out of the realm of what she could do. But I think it sucks. Yeah, you can't freely like chase your dream and then also help defend the city. You
So
know
let
what I
me
mean?
ask
Like,
you: Can detective cops go to jail in bikinis?
no.
That's bullshit.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
A
What I
cop
mean?
themselves walk into the prison.
So
like,
if she was in a bikini
Lack
at the
of
beach type shit,
professionalism.
I'm not talking about at work, like at the beach type shit. What's wrong with that?
that's what I'm saying.
Different.
Like,
She's like shaking her ass provocative.
You can't shake your ass at the beach,
I mean,
But to
again,
have
it's-
somebody record it and know that it's gonna be put into like
bro. We are in
Viral
2025.
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie. I want to know what they said to convince her,
for real.
Bro,
there's this much money for the gig.
Yeah, like-
or unless she already got on OnlyFans and she's killing it on the back end, she really don't care.
I doubt it because she
Nah.
was just a police officer and she was doing her job
Yeah,
there.
they would have
but
been.
this
I know she's Dominican. Too.
this has to be like her
know for
story
a
for her
fact.
to break out though, at least like in my opinion, because she was a beautiful woman. So I definitely think if police work ain't in it for her,
Oh, she
she's
definitely got
gonna
another
make a
bag.
killing now as a video vixen.
Yeah, like if you have an asset, utilize it. And I don't see,
She
bro,
had
if
two
you
of
are a
them shits.
professional,
Doechii.
yeah, if you are if you're a professional, bro, at your job, and it's not like she was at her job and was like, "Yo, go look at my video. I'm shaking my like." You feel me? Like it just went viral, and that just she kept it low key. If you keep
Nah, I ain't
your shit
gonna lie.
separate, you got to.
She had to know the
Respectfully,
risk, though.
she's bugging.
You do. So if you were the chief, you firing her?
Yeah, she
You don't
making
wanna
me
go-
look bad.
It's too much.
That's-
You don't want a girl that can shake ass and
fire.
jump in front of a bullet for you.
Nah, it's too much.
Do one or the other.
Yeah, you either gonna. Yeah, it's too much.
You want to get shot and then she just twerk in front of you till the ambulance
See, if
comes.
I'm the chief
Nah,
and
nothing.
she's on my squad, she ain't never going nowhere.
Nah, they gonna
I'm
discredit
protecting
you.
her for life.
She's the face of the police force now. You know what I mean?
She said she ain't going.
Might fuck around.
Crimes are
and leave
gonna
my
go.
wife for
The
that
crimes
shit.
are gonna go up now because of her ass.
Yeah, niggas just want to meet her.
They be
out.
like, yeah, send it to me.
That's just like another teacher. Like, she's a teacher, but she dresses like really in tight pants and
Yeah.
like skirts and shit.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that.
But she has a voluptuous body though, and it's like they're like, why are you dressing like that around? What you want her to wear like these baggy ass clothes? Like, nah.
It's crazy that's professional outfits though. Like it's just
wasn't
jeans
really
buttoned up
professional.
and
Nah,
her ass looked
Nah, it was
crazy
her
in
body
them
that
jeans.
It
did
was
it.
her body that was too
Nah,
crazy, bro.
Ass was fat, but she's wearing jeans and a button up. You know what I mean? But they're looking at her sexually, so that's why you see it as a
Yeah.
sexual demeanor. When it's like, damn, I'm not even doing
To
that.
me, like I can really go to work with you, be professional, not talk about anything, and then come home and be a totally different nigga. And I think you have to know how to separate your environments. I think she's more like evolved than us, and than most of us actually, because she's in a place where nigga, mind your business. Yeah, I can do that, but I can also do this too. Like,
I
not
still-
everybody's one dimensional. Like, fuck all that.
I went to school.
I ain't gonna lie.
I got my degree. I went to police academy. I did all of that shit. Like,
Yeah, so why can't I shake ass?
For real.
I
It's
get
just like
it.
a
It's at a
completely
church.
different lane, so that's why it's just like out of pocket. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, like you said, like during the day you're saving people, you're in a whole uniform, and then during the night you're shaking ass for a music video.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, nah, she gangster. I gotta give her flowers.
Yeah, that's respect, bro. To be able to do that, like she got goals, bro. She ain't want to be at the police.
She got a career and don't mind chasing another career.
Yeah, she trying to shorten that police shit. Like she don't want to do
Her
that whole
retirement.
40, 50.
Police aren't making anything crazy yearly, so that's what she's like. Maybe
Yeah,
I need
facts.
another avenue, and this is a great way to come out.
What's her salary? Probably like 100,000.
Tell you shit, now she gonna make
Cops
more
don't
than
make
that.
shit, bro.
She can make
And they
that on
spend
them.
$20K a year just on donuts out of that 100,000.
Yeah, I got
So
you.
they really only make 80. Crazy.
She give into
Just
this,
on
bro. She
donuts.
gonna marry a rapper and be well off.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Oh yeah, she'll be alright, man. Shout out to what's her name again?
Melissa
Melissa
Mercado.
Mercado. Eminem.
Shout out to NYC, man.
Yeah, shout out to NYPD.
For real.
Y'all were hiding the real one.
Nigga said, I love them big apples, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad female New York women now.
Police
Like,
officer.
The police
Yeah.
officer. You know what's crazy? They got mad. I ain't gonna lie, I was scrolling. They got a whole page of female police officers in New York.
For real?
How you
yeah,
feel
they
safe,
getting
though, as a woman?
flirted on. Like,
That's OD.
yeah,
Yeah.
that shit.
That's how you feel.
I know what
safe.
Lil Wayne was talking about now. That nigga said, Mrs. Off, what's up? No, you wish your name was Mrs. Cobb.
My son, little Wayne,
Yeah.
boy.
He been on his own for a while.
Bro been ahead of his time since before his time.
That
That boy he was the first hood rock star here.
Nah, that ass.
Speaking of before his time, Druski and fucking Odell Beckham recently just got involved apparently in this whole entire Diddy scandal. And did y'all see what Druski responded about this entire situation?
Yeah, I ain't see that.
Bro, you didn't see? But no, yeah, they tried to get at him and say like he was involved in something that happened back in 2018. Him and Odell Beckham, like some sex scandal. And
Oh my god.
yeah, this nigga Druski responded
Did you read that shit?
automatically. Yeah, Druski responded. He let them know. He said, I wasn't even a public figure in 2018 and lived with my mom and had no affiliation to to celebrities, community. So
Yeah.
everything there was like literally fabricated.
Maybe that's exactly why he thought he could get away with it.
Is that what you think?
Is that plot twist?
I mean, like, bro, everybody's
I
gonna
can't
say
even
something
see
to protect
Druski.
themselves.
I don't know. Druski just a different dude. I can't even
Look
see
at
him.
the people he got on
I
his
can't
show,
even
bro.
see him at one of them parties at that age, like,
That's
or
what I'm
even
saying.
being around them.
For real.
Flat faced, chubby dude around.
You ain't that funny, nigga, yet.
But it's like,
You
yeah,
like
just
thick
coming
bitches. I'm pretty sure there's niggas out there who like Teletubby niggas too. You feel me? So it's
That
like
nigga Druski likes studs.
exactly.
He wasn't at them
likes
Diddy parties.
studs
like
too.
studs.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know.
Bros, like
I'm
taste-
hoping that this is a joke.
No, this shit is
a
dead ass,
gimmick.
bro.
Yo, you never know with Druski. You don't even know if his real name is Druski at this point.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it is.
It's Andrew.
Andrew,
Yeah.
Drew.
My boy is a clown. Like you can't tell when he. I want to see a behind the scene of him actually being himself, like a real clip of him.
I think he's an asshole. I
Maybe.
feel like most comedians are assholes. I met like 2-3 of them, and there was
Yeah.
only one of them, like DL Hughley. He was the only one that was real, like cool.
Humble
Like
and
we
shit.
shook hands, took pictures.
Like
Like,
with
he was
Drew, I
cool.
noticed that shit with Druski like that. There's not a lot of clips where you see him being a normal.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like
he's always
every
working.
day.
Like even on
Yeah.
interviews, he's like still playing somewhat into that.
He's always
persona.
he's a persona, exactly.
Yeah, but
Funny.
to what extent can you keep that up? Like, I feel like that whole shit that he's doing now is that could have been love shit. It's a distraction. I feel like he knew he had to have gotten a heads up about like this news dropping, and now he's trying to distract us with more content.
Doubt it. I think he's just a man
I
that's
think
about
it's
his content.
coincidence.
Nah, there's no such thing as coincidence.
Coincidence?
I think that video of him taking the shot and then Diddy pulling up is dumb funny, but I really think like the allegations are false though.
Bro,
Listen,
any
man.
nigga that you fuck with, you're gonna ride for them regardless. If Meek Mill shot a nigga, you're gonna and got
about
arrested, you would have been like,
2018,
he's innocent. That's my man's, free him.
So Druski,
But
Druski did it. Odell Beckham clean. What you
no,
think?
Odell's probably more guilty than Druski. That nigga's asshole is way more looser than this nigga's.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Odell's asshole is more looser than Drewski's belly button. Like this
nigga's
nigga's
crazy.
yeah, that shit is crazy, bro.
He said whatever Odell did, that nigga did.
After that one hand catch, he thought he had the world, bro. Then I don't know what happened after that.
I feel you.
Odell is definitely involved.
You heard-
There's 2 D's in this name.
Odell's involved. Druski
Definitely involved.
We'll be on the lookout. But yeah,
Drewski, it just looks bad for him, like because of like the stud shit. Like it just
Yeah.
like he's
Yo,
okay.
you know how every celebrity has their like fallout or they're bad. I wonder how it's gonna be with Druski. What you think his breaking news clip is gonna be, like him involving, but serious shit though, like him breaking the law or some shit. What you
like a breaking the law?
like for example, Michael Jordan's son
Fraud.
drunk on the fucking train tracks. You seen that shit?
Oh, some funny shit or some serious shit?
Nah, shit.
For
Some
me,
serious
I would
shit.
think
Druski,
How's Druski going
underage
out?
How's Druski's
woman
going
type
out?
shit.
underage woman.
Yeah, like
Underage
she
stud?
looked like it would be a woman like she looked like she like
a little
18,
older,
19.
yeah.
He fell for it. He didn't really do his due
Some
diligence.
viral bitch like, oh yeah, because Ruby, that boy down fell for Ruby. How old is Ruby? Oh, she of age now.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know though, because Druski was talking about it. I mean, he does seem very goal oriented and focused. So it's hard to be like he's just gonna fall in love with some shorty and then oh shit, she was underage. Like nah, he's gonna make sure everything's
Yeah, I don't
going.
know. I feel like
No,
he
not
could
fall in love, like just accidentally, just like
Even then, that's what I'm saying. Like
Like
he's
at the club.
I don't know. I feel like he has like too much drive that it's hard for him to even be doing that, taking shorties home type shit.
But
really.
you seen the Could Have Been show?
Yeah,
You seen how he took Bay home?
Yeah, he's wilding,
But
but he
imagine
takes
a girl like that,
was
underage
scripted.
girl like that.
Yeah.
He's definitely taking her.
That's not scripted.
I mean, who knows? We'll see.
It could have been.
So you think it was? So what you
I don't
saying?
think it was
Hey, it could have been love.
Involvement with an underage girl.
For me, it's definitely I would agree it would be involvement with an underage girl. He would get caught, or like some type of like Ponzi scheme or some shit.
I think
Ponzi
Juicy's going out
scheme.
with fraud, bro. If it comes to it.
Fraud.
Prize picks. Them drafting shit.
Yeah, he fuck around, take the wrong sponsor.
Yeah.
Should be a rug pull.
That ass. His sponsors is pretty like R-rated though. Like he,
Yeah.
the
Sex pills,
condom,
everything.
sex shit. Like he,
I don't know. I gotta think about. I feel like he would. I feel like. I don't know. I feel like he would get too drunk and have like an altercation or something.
That's another one I can see.
like a fallout over the internet or in person.
Not like in person.
And then put on the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he'll have like a bad altercation in person with somebody.
But I also feel like he's too smart for that. Like he know he's up here, and it's so much to risk. Like he has to try.
That's what I'm saying. The underage one for me doesn't track too well. When it's like you're at that level now. My security guards are already like, if I want that shorty, I'm gonna be like, yo, go ID her, check that shit before she even approaches me.
I don't know, cause Drake is a grown ass man, and not too long ago there was a 17-year-old on the stage, and he was like,
Nigga, that was a long time ago actually.
Not gonna lie, Drake.
Before
I can
Drake
see
was
Drake
even where
falling
Drake
for that
is now.
shit.
huh?
I can see Drake falling for that shit before Druski.
Yeah, Kendrick put that narrative out there. for
Druski,
you.
every single conversation you have, I guarantee you, he's gonna bring up pussy or sex. That nigga loves that shit. Like he's hungry for that shit. Like it's like a Lunchable or some shit. Yeah, bro. That
Nah,
nigga.
I don't know. I
a-
think he's doing pretty good
Yeah, but
with his personal.
I worry about niggas who I don't see like have any type of like anger or like you've never seen that nigga angry or like react or like he's just always been like real.
Hasn't been caught on camera. They ain't gotta show that shit.
Yeah, that's what scares me.
But now that I think about it, I do feel like he's one of them assholes, like that dry humor asshole.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he definitely puts niggas down for sure with their words. Like his step, nigga, I get money. Suck my
He
dick.
might not have no motherfucking friends, Druski, on some shit.
Maybe.
But I do feel like
Niggas
he's
can't
naturally
tolerate
funny.
him.
Like he could be an asshole, but he's naturally
He's
funny.
definitely naturally
Like
funny.
people always violate him when he jump on Kai shit. They be like, yo, why he's always sabotaging his shit, breaking his shit?
Nah, when they are
go
together,
hard.
to
That's
me
the
that
character,
is
though.
like classics to me.
Really?
Like, yeah, I would tune
Kinda
in
knows what to
for
expect.
a little. I don't watch Twitch, but like I would tune in like a little bit more, like 10-20 minutes, just to see what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
Like, cause that shit, when they're together, they just have some type of like I don't know energy. Him,
Yeah,
and
it's
Kevin
that.
Hart too.
It's that switch that they have where
You
they
know
can
why?
be themselves and it's just
Yeah.
straight
They're all on
comedy.
the same type of
organic.
time, and they
Organic.
all
Make
literally
money, entertain.
daily
Yeah.
working hard on some content. Like
Like,
they're
no,
actors,
it's just not even making conscious. Just I know to entertain because I'm in front of a crowd. Entertain the crowd.
Yeah, now they
Just
got
keep
that shit
entertaining.
down packed.
Yeah,
That's
they definitely know
what you
that.
gotta do.
Like Kai definitely knows the internet. Druski and Kevin Hart definitely knows like people. Like Druski never did no stand up, but Kevin Hart has, and he's definitely like been able to control the crowd. I fuck with Kevin.
I ain't gonna lie, you definitely need to be smart as fuck to be a comedian. Well, even on Drewski's level, cause
Yeah,
You just need to know
like
your
that shit
audience.
is art. Like his
Yeah. And be able to
intelligence. Because
improvise.
remember, he do skits on white people all the way down to
midgets.
hood people in jail.
Drewski's had every job. Like at this point, you feel me?
Yeah.
Literally.
But yeah, that's
Access is crazy.
Nah, he's smart or whatever. Whoever he got on his squad that's shooting him the ideas, they got
it.
it.
Could be him though. He
facts.
could just have that creative mind.
Yeah,
That
no.
ass.
Like niggas start off with Kai started off with skits himself. Like this is probably Drewski's bag. So fuck it.
Word. Shout out. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna watch the show. I definitely gave you some harsh like reviews in the beginning. I still feel that way, but I'm starting to like the show. I kind of like have an idea of who's gonna win. There's two people. One I want to win.
Switcheroo.
And
oh, that's the one he kissed in the car.
yeah, I don't think she's gonna win though. It's between meatball and white chocolate for me.
Nah, Meatball not gonna win.
Nah, he didn't even. I ain't gonna lie. I've been people. He really don't even fuck with Meatball because she's always trying to promote her shit.
Yeah, she's the one who clogged the toilet, right?
No. That was just an investigate. They never figured that out. But nah,
It was
because
her,
Meatball's
nigga.
her own entity, and he already knew that coming in.
Yeah.
So I don't think he doesn't fuck with her because honestly, they've went on a date, they've talked, and he actually had her in a
Umar and
in a Live Nation commercial on the show.
I don't think she'll go all the way because of that.
Yeah, because she's her own entity.
Yeah.
Nah, she's been the most
Druski.
like genuine out of all the bitches there. Like no funny shit. Even Umar and Young M.A. was like, "Yo, I fuck with her like so far out of everybody."
That's because Meatball a gangster.
Yeah, she got the best
I
attitude.
didn't know she was
what's
that
up.
young though.
Yeah,
And she touching money now, so she know how to.
she like 22 or
She
3.
learning that tactic
Yeah,
to keep the entertainment in yourself.
that
Out of everyone, I think she'd be the best pair just because of the business and internet aspect of them being who they are.
nah, I
They
agree.
got a nigga.
Meatball
she
should
do.
win. But
Yeah.
Druski and Meatball is crazy.
White chocolate for me is my favorite. They almost sent her on last time. I was like, oh shit, nah, don't do
I
that.
don't think I watched it.
I knew she was gonna be the
I love how
last
they
pick.
took Meatball's name and totally turned her into Meatball when she was just Deja before. Like,
Damn, that's crazy. I don't have anything else to say, but good luck to Druski on the case, and also, please, 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 do not let Bambi win. As long as Bambi
she gotta
don't
go
win,
soon.
I'm happy. I
guess
can't
he
stand
keeping
her.
her up for them ratings.
Literally,
Yeah,
just
literally.
because people are making fun of her and like talking about how I don't want to disrespect the woman right now in front of a woman.
That's the one I got her.
Umar said what he needed to say about her.
No, he kept it 1,000 too.
Yeah, nah,
like,
he kept that shit
Yeah.
real with him. Had him thinking about life, like, I
Yeah.
can cook.
yeah, they didn't know what the fuck. They all of them said they cook. Once the Chinese bitch said, "Nigga, I just cook Chinese. I got you." Like
Yeah, I
she
make
didn't know
fried
what to
rice.
say. She was
Come do
home that
massage.
same day.
I'm getting massages.
Yeah,
He was
like
coming.
she
Yo, I
was
ain't
like the
gonna lie,
typical
that-
stereotype.
It's crazy because Dr. Umar, like, his questions would offend you, but his demeanor asking the question is actually rather calm. It's the funniest part.
I really, I don't think he asks bad questions.
That's
That was
what I'm
everything
saying.
I would dead ass ask.
yeah.
To them, it comes off as aggressive because they're not they're not black.
Nah,
So it's like asking me something so direct as the "Why do you want to date a black man?" can sound offensive, but in reality, I'm just asking you in a like he was pretty professional. He didn't come off hype like aggressive.
Yeah, he didn't even look at their bodies when they
Drewski
showed
talking
it.
about
He was on him.
sex, and he's like, all right, like,
Yeah.
bring it back. Too much information, TMI.
Yeah,
Nah, he applied that
he was
pressure.
definitely protecting his brand for sure with that. But yeah, I really believe that Dr. Umar never fucked a white girl.
Yeah,
Probably never fucked a white girl. But
he don't gotta lie
strictly
about
black, maybe he's
I'm not
Yeah.
jacking that.
maybe a Puerto Rican.
That nigga-
I don't know his whole backstory. I don't know if this shit was if he was a hood nigga until the act switched up and then he went motherfucking Dr. Umar, or was he
he
always
just
He's
had a
always
lane,
been a
yeah.
scholar, yeah. He's been
Yeah.
in school since a young kid. He's always been like a black activist and shit. Got mad degrees,
Yeah, I believe it,
psychology
though.
shit. Yeah, so he's dead ass when it comes to like he said black queens forever, white pussy
bunnies
bunnies never.
No bunnies never, yeah. that shit fire.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
For the cheaters, the beaters, the misleaders. All right, we're gonna breeze through the relationship topics.
You're a
The
clown.
first question I have for you guys is: which is worse, a fake orgasm or fake love?
damn.
Nigga, that really needs an answer,
What you thinking?
bro. It's fake love. I'd rather you fake come with me than fake love with me. At least if we having sex and you fake an orgasm, we don't have to fuck with each other the next day. But if I'm just having you around me every day faking love for like, say like how much money I have, or just you just don't want to lose me in your life because I'm convenient, I would so rather you fake come for me like as much as you can, because either way, I got my nut off. You feel me?
What if it's a situation where like you really fucking with the girl, y'all just fucking around, but you want her to be in love with you, you feel me? So the orgasms is real, like, you feel me? You really getting it, but the love ain't real.
I mean, still, I made you not. I made you not. I don't
You
give a
gonna
fuck. I
keep
never-
trying till you get to that love part?
Now I'd
Maybe.
rather have the fake orgasm. You feel me? Because
Why?
like I'd rather deal with her like having a fake orgasm because love to me, it's like something you really. For me, it's gonna be easy for me to point out if you faking it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like the orgasm, whether you are faking it or not,
I'm not.
it don't matter to me at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, that's a good touch
Yeah.
though. Like the fake orgasm's like, all right.
Yeah,
not
it's
really
because
affecting
like you're doing a disservice to yourself. You
Yeah.
feel me? Or because you think because you fake nutted, I'm gonna stop. Like no,
He said, "Bitch, I faked
I'm
it too."
still
me. So
acting.
it's easier
Like
for
turn
you to deal
around.
with that than fake love.
Yeah, because if you fake love, that to me that's more emasculating than a fucking fake orgasm. You
That's what
you
I'm
really
saying, I agree.
like looking at me in the face, like,
like a more-
hanging out with me, eating out, taking my money, paying like I'm paying your bills, driving you here and that, and you don't even love me.
That's what I'm saying. Like literally,
Yeah.
did I mix it? And I said I'd rather fake love.
No,
than-
no,
we
you said-
agree.
oh,
nigga.
I was mixed.
Yeah, I'm just.
I'm like, no, I was like, yeah, you spitting a little bit, nigga. I'm like, I agree. Like, that ass
Hold on,
though.
did I say that?
What do you think?
Yeah, I do the same thing. Like ratcheting onto I can handle the fake orgasm rather than the fake love. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely more tolerable and more respectful.
It's more miserable for you.
I just brought you around my family and you don't even fuck with me. I don't bring nobody around my family.
And the fake love, you will notice that shit.
Fake
Yeah.
orgasm is more
Exactly.
like depressing for you than it is me. Like in this situation.
And the thing is, that orgasm ain't fake unless you know.
Type shit. Exactly. So, I'm a no, nigga.
And all I know is
It was
mine
real.
wasn't fake.
She said, did she cough or she just, never mind.
Nah,
It
yeah.
works.
We're more likely to be able to fake our nuts and love. So which one is worse for us if we do it?
Wait, hold on. Say that again?
Like us towards the women. Like which one is worse for us to do to them? Fake our nut or fake love them?
Fake love.
Fake love.
Yeah, fake
Yeah.
love.
They're gonna
wasting
love.
so
They're
much
gonna
time?
love a fake nut.
Really?
Yeah.
I just spit on your back. You think it's finished. Again, if I'm wasting your time, it's crazy.
My spit on the back is crazy.
Yo, bro, you done lived.
I said, trust me, it works.
I didn't even pour that out. Nigga said,
Not say you go like this, like you go.
Get enough loogie.
You go.
Bro be getting active in the bed.
yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, facts.
Nah,
Bro
that's
be using
crazy.
non-verbal communication in that bitch.
I'm just watching enough movies.
Yeah, porn movies, nigga saw a lot of fucking
90s black comedy
Melissa
movies. nigga.
Mercado.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
that
Nah, he was
sounds
watching
like
the
some
soft porn
old
shit.
head trick.
Yeah.
Nigga said, take it out, spit on her back.
Right? It works every
Well,
time.
back.
Because they can't turn like this, nigga, and see it.
Hey, yo, nah,
That's
fuck
funny
that.
as hell. They just turn it.
It's all about the illusion.
Listen, the experienced female gonna know that motherfucker.
Yeah.
She should hear her back like, nigga, was that spit?
Yeah, because the
warm
spit is
regardless.
gonna go down faster than the cum is. You feel me?
Consistency
Yeah,
is not
exactly.
She rubbing it. What is
The
this?
cum gonna stick like you shot it with a paintball. You
Yo,
know what I
that
mean?
shit-
Like,
That shit sound like some old head shit. An old head tactic. Nigga said, pop it out, spit on her back.
So what's funny now is
Keep it moving.
nigga sound like he doing that, saying that at the family barbecue to one of his nephews.
Word
Like,
up.
son, this is what you do.
you ever run out of juice, pop it out, spit on back.
Pour that thing out, put a loogie on the back.
Hit it with one of those,
Yeah, that definitely sound like
Fake
All
some.
that
orgasms
pussy,
over
nigga.
fake love any day, bro.
Nah, OD, because
That's
I ain't gonna
crazy.
lie, fake love is tougher than a lot of shit. So
Yeah.
we all in agreement.
So which one is easier for y'all to pull off then? The fake orgasm than the fake love?
Nigga, fake
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
Fake
I don't
orgasm is
fake my
gonna be way
nuts.
easier.
Like I need to be.
Fake
If I'm
love
there,
takes
I'm there.
Effort.
If I'm there, I'm there to finish the job. Just know I'm not.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of tough. A fake nut for a nigga.
When I clock in,
It's
I
like a
clock
female
in. nigga.
question right there.
Yeah.
That to me,
That's
that's
like a
teasing.
female half male question right there.
What do they
Because-
call like semen retention or some shit, or like
Maybe.
blue balls or some
Yeah,
shit when
semen
you
retention.
Yeah.
like when you fuck and then you just stop in the middle. Like to me, I can't
That's
do
edging.
that. Yeah, I can't. I can't
Edging.
fake that. I'm just going.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's a point where it's like, all right, my
Release.
shit hurt. It's
Yeah,
done.
once it
saying,
start
I'm locked.
hurting, the only solution is one direction, nigga. Like
Facts.
you feel
I'm
me? I'm
locked
Nick
in
Jonas in this
for
bitch.
life.
But fake
no,
love
that's
is
the wrong brand. Fuck, I don't know the One Direction niggas.
Liam Payne.
I said the Joe Jonas
Jonas.
brothers. Yeah, I said the
Jonas
Jonas
Bros.
Whatever. All right, that's
word.
definitely awkward.
It's awkward.
Turn this way.
Switching to the next question. Is it good to stay if only the sex is great?
Depends how long.
There's a lot to that.
Because, yeah.
Go ahead.
If
Let's see what
everything
you
is,
gotta say.
you want to go?
No, go ahead.
No, let me stop. It depends for me because if I'm already in a good predicament with or without you, it really doesn't really matter. So if you there and I'm only not using you for pussy, but this is what our relationship is, then yeah, stick around. You feel me? But as soon as that shit go left, or like you went like 3, 4, 5 times without any oral sex, and or like you on your back, you
Hello,
could go.
princess.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I feel like the key word is only in this question. Right
Yo,
now.
my boy is a 55-year-old and a motherfucker.
I'm trying to read
My boy got the terms and the goddamn. He said, "Hello, princess."
He said, "Gosh, dog it."
Niggas need to watch more TV. Hello, princess is crazy.
Nah, I know what a pillow princess is. We talked about it episode 24. Well, DJ Goya did. Shout out to Goya. 23 specifically, actually. 22
That's
actually.
good. And you want 103 remembering that? I respect that.
The sex is great.
Yeah, hold on.
If that's the only thing that's good, no, I can't stay for too long.
That's what I'm saying.
Tired of you,
Like,
because I get tired of the same porn, the same sex, and same position, everything. So if me and you just fucking, bitch, no, I need your personality. I need.
Yeah, like, can you make me lunch?
Yeah, can we argue?
Yeah, like,
Can we have some fun or like make you lunch is crazy.
Bitch,
like,
I want a little controversy. Like, what you mean? We just gonna keep fucking?
But what if
all
she
the time?
really put it down on you? Like this is your number one body.
Yeah, but then that's more like me. Instead of doing like taking out the fake orgasm from the question, that's just me giving you fake love because I have great sex with you. Like, I'm not gonna just waste your time just because you give me good box. Like,
yeah, my favorite thing to do is to smoke, and I can't smoke all the time because then I'll just get tired of it. Feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we all have enough confidence to move on.
Yeah, that shit.
I'm probably gonna ride it out until the wheels fall off.
Until the sex is not great anymore.
Yeah.
Until it's good.
I can only eat saltines for so long before I'm like, I need some Ritz crackers.
Yeah, you feel me? I can eat a whole box of Oreos, and then after that, I'm like, I can't go back to Oreos. Let me try some Ritz now.
You know,
Some
it
Teddy
could be like a point, because you know you could be at a point where it's like, I'm satisfied with this.
Yeah.
I don't need her to cook for me. I don't need her to show me how to make money. I'm good with this.
If I have all that and all you want to do is just fuck me, then yeah, I might cheat on you because I might find another woman who's pleasing me emotionally, and then you're satisfying me physically. So I'm cheating on you emotionally.
Bro.
But
so it's not
maybe
good to
that
stay.
question's more like a situational question than if anything. Like, it depends on the situation, time you're in your life. Early 20s and she's only good for sex, then fuck it. I might stick around if I'm just looking for something casual that just involves good sex.
yeah,
So,
or if she's like a nice little MILF, she got 3 kids and a
I mean,
husband.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that's like a good question for like a female on some shit.
All right, you want to do a little quick switcheroo real quick?
No, we can't do that.
He said, no.
All right.
I
I don't have anything else to add. Yeah, fuck it.
anything else to add. Those are some great points, though.
Yeah, be active.
If the partner pays for everything, should they get to decide how the person lives?
Damn.
Yes.
absolutely.
Elaborate.
If she pays for everything,
Well, if the significant other pays for everything. is what you
How
said,
the
right?
person lives.
That's
So like
key.
that means lifestyle, but how the person treats you, that's not really, you can't decide
Nah, yeah, that's different.
how like I treat you
or
or
that
some shit
also
like
could
that.
mean if Shorty's paying everything in the house, she could tell you when or not when you could play your P5
Like,
type
you got a
shit.
curfew. You got everything.
So like you're not bringing nothing to the table. It
Nah,
sounds like she has a right
I
to
think
tell
I'm a
you.
little bit more on the 50-50 side because I not 50-50, more like 70-30.
On your end?
Yeah, like if I make 70, like especially anything involving finance,
Yeah.
you can't decide on that. You
Yeah.
can give me advice, but
Yeah,
no.
I ain't gonna lie. That whole question's tough because I won't even be able to function if
Maybe there's
other
certain,
and visual. You feel me? Like I won't be able to comprehend with life on some.
Yeah, because
what
like
if you-
maybe
the
there's certain
breadwinner.
aspects that you
Nah,
can
that's
control of my life, but not everything. Like, say I'm the one providing all the groceries, like then it should be like,
standards.
yeah, I want this. I need these certain
Or
things at
requirements.
least, and then you could like maybe go and grab some extra. But we need these things for me to sustain my week, and this is what I like to eat.
well, that's
Or,
some
like,
food like house shit, but yeah, that's some shit like that's automatic though. Like
Yeah.
that comes.
Nah, yeah. So
covering that.
personally, I feel like if So if the person is running the show, they do have.
The majority of the say for sure. where to live.
Well, not so much
Where to
on
live is
not so
depends.
much on like how like the person lives, but keeping that person to them requirements. Like I have the right to tell you a requirement.
I'm not
Now.
gonna throw
there's certain
anybody under
things
the
I
bus,
won't-
but I personally lived this. Okay, all right. This is like for years.
Yeah.
The person who makes the most money, whether it's the woman or the male, it does not matter. They're going to make. They might not even make it feel like they're making the decision. They're going to have the most influence in the home.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, like the decisions are going to be made around them because are you going to jeopardize your living situation over some disagreement?
I mean, but I look at it more like I think that's only wrong to say that they can decide the living situation, like where we live. Because what if I'm in a situation where, say, I'm in a position that's progressing to like where I will be put in a better situation, and now you're talking about moving to Chicago, and if I don't get that promotion at this job to better myself because you want me to move, like you're kind of hindering me from being a better me. You know what I'm saying? So like it's hard to just be like, we're just gonna move to Chicago. Like no, I think like that's a team effort. Like we need to discuss this together because what might I have going for myself that you could be fucking up in the long
only
run.
thing
But she's paying for everything. What do you care if you got to move to Chicago now?
Yeah, exactly. You can follow
Like
your
I said,
dreams over
if
there,
I'm
and
in
she can
a-
invest over there for you.
Like it's too late.
Yeah, I guess sometimes you wanted to get it off on your own, and like I said, but this my situation was more like, what if you're close to where things are about to progress in the positive for you, to
pull it
where
away.
it will be she's not the only one providing. You get what I'm saying? Like,
She would
for
say,
you to decide.
"Honey, when you're ready, meet me in Chicago." At least that's what I would say.
I mean, like, so let's put it like this to kind of bring it back to the question. So say like you pay for everything. Your girl don't even have to work. She doesn't touch a dime. Do you get to decide how she lives? Like say she wants to go out with her friends on a weekend or whatever. Is it okay to tell her like, nah?
For me, it's the relationship when it involves the finances. All right. So if you want to use, if I'm making more money, like you could always make your own money. But if I'm making money and I'm going to use it for us, I'm going to decide with your influence how to manage it. I recommend it, but just at the end of the day, I'm just going to like decide type shit.
But you okay with her going out Monday through Sunday from 9 to 1?
Be free. Like I'm really like the type of nigga who really needs their freedom type shit,
Yeah,
like,
I
personal
respect that.
space type shit. So
Explore
like,
your week.
go hang out with your girls, go dance, go do that and shit like that.
Just
but
come
when,
home at the end of the night.
Yeah, when it comes to the bills, all right. Yeah, you can't come home at any type of time though. Fuck that.
No, I said just come home at night, and I mean like sunlight, like
Said,
the
just come
street
home.
lights on.
Yeah,
Be
nah,
home.
and me too. Like I'm gonna treat my girl how I want to be treated type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
If that ever happens, because low key, it's looking like nah.
So that's why it's hard to say.
Y'all
Like,
niggas scared
if
me,
you
all y'all.
if you had all of the money in the relationship, and you want your girl to treat you as if how you treat her, you see what I'm saying? It's hard to be like I should be in charge of all the decisions.
It's hard because I seen it. I would rather have it my way than them have it their way because I
Always.
witnessed how that happened.
Yeah, no,
and
that's
now
how it always been.
I'm
Especially-
not doing that.
I think girls versus men are completely different when it comes to like when they're the breadhold, like the house breadwinner.
Yeah.
Like they're completely different, like mannerism wise
for
compared
sure.
to men. Because men won't step on you the way like
Women
what we
will.
could like
Yeah.
possibly like
She's
try to
gonna
make you feel.
degrade you, call you sassy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to them dudes that
Letting
could
they
live
girl
that
handle it.
life.
Yeah,
For real.
be like
Just
a house
be that
husband.
dude. Just, hey, hun. Like I don't know. I don't know.
If your girl's in charge, write down in the comments. Or ask her
hard.
if you could write down in the comments.
It's also like what
Ask for permission
information is
first.
key too, though. You feel me? Like, so they might have all the money, but what you are providing me is priceless. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about like that emotional support, you guiding me spiritually, like you leading a certain type of thing. Like, it's definitely not all about money, but dictating to me like how the money. If I'm paying for everything, I'm dictating how the money's using. Like, all right, say for example, if I'm paying everything, she want to get her fucking nails done every week. You're not using my money for that. Hell no.
Yeah, you better.
My mom, my dad, my stepmom, my pops never paid for neither one of their nails or eyelashes or hair, none of that.
You know that's
Get that shit done yourself. I'll do it every now and then, your birthday, you feel me? But like consistently, I'm not gonna ask you for my haircut.
But the partner pays for everything. That includes spoiling your girl.
Yeah, but just because I'm spoiling you, that don't mean I'm fucking paying for your nails every week.
I can
So
spoil you
what
in
is
other
paying
ways.
for everything?
When
though?
I was a child, the nails were like $5-10. Now
yeah.
these shits are like $100 to $200, nigga.
That's a fact.
Like to get spend $400, no, $200 a week.
But I feel like you obligated if you the partner that's paying for everything.
See, that's the thing. If I'm paying for everything,
Now you
I'm
obligated.
paying for everything in a structured manner so that we can live and survive and be secure moving forward. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
I respect it. I respect
Yeah,
it.
you got to be smart with your money. If I'm rich and I got it like that, then of course,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
it.
how I'm thinking. Like, money ain't really a factor. It's more like, do you get to control that person?
But say if you were us right now, we pay for everything. You letting her go to get her hair
I'm
done,
gonna definitely
nails
have a
done
little
every
bit
week?
of control, like for sure.
You gonna be like, nah,
Definitely
sweetheart.
decide what's best for you. If you're not asking for anything out of pocket, then like, nah, live your life.
100%. I'm definitely gonna give it to you. But if you want to do more than what I can give in order to maintain longevity, then you're gonna have to contribute a little side hustle, do a little
Yeah, nah, of
OnlyFans,
course.
or like sell some
Definitely hold your
toe
weight.
pics. Like you do what you got. Uber Eats.
Definitely hold your weight.
That was a
I'll
good
say.
question. That was hard.
Yeah, those are some great points.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right, I got 2 more questions for y'all. We wrapping it up. What's the worst nickname to moan during sex?
Mm.
Another
trying-
nigga's name.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of experience, and I'm blessed to say I haven't ran into no funny shit. But I haven't even.
Type shit.
Like what he just said is crazy.
Don't call me stink.
But I'm yeah, like
So what you mean by that?
What you mean?
Damn. I
hold
wanted to know
on. This is
the second to last.
so. This is us or the other individual
In
moan or some
general,
shit on?
just what off the top of
Worst
your dome,
one.
what's the
to moan
worst
during
nickname?
sex.
It don't have to be a personal experience. Just what's
Yes,
the worst
yes.
nickname you think you could hear?
Probably Poopy.
Me is the other nigga's name.
Another nigga's
You
name.
feel me? That's
Yeah,
Oh,
it gotta
yeah.
be that.
any other nigga's name than me is a nickname that I don't like. Okay,
That's the
T-shirt.
only. That's just,
Yeah.
anything else is gonna be he's and ha-has, and I'm still gonna kill.
The Poopy's gonna let you rock.
Yeah, that's
It's
yeah.
still weird though, but yeah, you right.
They ain't gonna stop
don't know.
nothing. Let her the bitch turn around. Derek. Oh, Derek. Hold on, bitch.
Hold on, motherfucker.
All right, what
Nigga,
if
don't call me stink?
another nigga name?
I ain't gonna lie, you could shit.
I
Say
wash
whatever
my
you
ass,
gotta
don't call me
say.
stink.
It'll be like my.
Say what you gotta say, baby, but just don't call me no other nigga name.
Nah, if you call
Yeah,
her
that
stink,
gotta
that's
be
the
the worst.
problem. You feel me?
That gotta be the
stink.
worst.
That's
What
the
if she
worst.
call you another bitch name?
It's not affecting nothing.
Really?
I'm gonna definitely question shit. I'm gonna finish the
Yeah,
job.
man.
I'm gonna question shit out
Yeah,
there.
I mean, that's not really too-
Yeah, we have conversations.
That's
not
about
gonna-
this.
Layla.
That's
Like,
not
what
gonna
was that
kill the
about?
mood. It's gonna be like,
Your shit reminded her of the strap on that she was getting hit for the back
her
with. That shit crazy.
motherfucking Rose
Nah,
name.
crazy.
Must be a
But
big
like now
ass
I'm intrigued
strap
because it's
on.
like what's
Motherfucker
up?
get called
What we
her
doing
Rose
now?
nickname.
Yo, you think this is crazy?
Nah, that's dumb.
Nah, but that got it though.
Rosie.
Another man's name
Another
is
man's name, top
probably
of the
the
list.
I'm gonna have to.
Because
agree with
literally, I'm
that.
trying to think like
Yeah, I
the worst
can't.
shit she could say, and is not affecting me or stopping this shit. But a nigga's name,
Yeah,
That's it.
that might do it.
What's the worst thing you've been
That's
called
okay, yeah.
during sex? Put it in the
y'all
comments.
drop that down.
Yeah, shit. Let me hear this, cause
Yeah.
I pray for y'all.
What
if
about
y'all
the
don't-
worst thing y'all been told during sex?
worst thing told? Oh, let me really
I don't know.
shit.
I can't think. I don't
Nigga, really,
Oh,
nigga,
really?
got mad flashbacks.
I don't have negative reviews.
That whole life just flew behind her.
I'm trying to sit there
I
and
feel like we
think
make
like,
the questions too personal and it makes it so serious.
I'm trying to sit there and
You
think
gotta
like,
just ask, like,
damn.
what's the worst thing? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, the worst thing. Not saying that it
the worst thing
happened.
that
I
someone
don't-
could say to you during sex.
Now, the worst thing that somebody
Oh,
could
the worst.
say.
I know the worst is I got AIDS or some shit. You mid stroke like.
Nah, you nigga said, "Oh,
I'm a dude.
no down, no."
Oh, nah, that would do it. But damn, how the fuck you made it that far without realizing?
Yeah, that
It was a
ass.
dark room.
That you deserve that.
Up there with that is if she hit you with one of those like deeper, and like that's all you had to give. That's crazy.
And you just grabbing shoulders and shit.
pulling her.
Yeah, nah. For me, it's the bed, the end of the bed to make sure I'm like.
Or you,
Giving enough leverage.
hey, yo.
It's pound time for real.
The angles, that's where geometry come into play. I'm like, oh, so that's why they taught me
right.
geometry. The acute is for a reason.
Nigga said what she said, go deeper, and you just.
That's all I got.
Oh, you got?
Deep as can be.
Yeah. Now you just
I'm like,
sitting there
yo,
like,
get your
fuck.
loose ass the fuck
You
out
gotta
of
go
here.
cave
Hey,
exploring
yo.
on her
You
ass
got a
and
real
shit.
decision to make right there.
That say, oh, so this what happened on 9/11. You
Nah,
what's
you
the
gotta-
worst? Them
what's the
blew up
worst
your
thing?
walls. The worst nickname?
No, the worst thing you could like
Been
a
told
woman
during
could say to you
sex?
during sex. Yeah,
Well, she told me to punch her.
that's the worst.
Yeah, I'm not punching bitches. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that is bad.
That's the most aggressive. I don't know about the
She
worst.
definitely needs
No,
some
that's
chic
bad
therapy.
because
Punch
there's
a woman?
choking and then there's punching. There's some shit that she need to go talk about.
Even a little smack
Punch, nigga?
around, cool, but punch like
Yeah.
Punch
full
me's crazy.
fist, crazy.
Yeah, nah, that probably would have did it for me.
Yeah.
I probably have been like,
Yeah.
Get off, stop right here.
I might not be that 50 shade for you.
Nah, you know, niggas
49.
start hitting the little act like, oh shit, I can't get hard. Like,
It's going soft.
yeah.
Like I said, I had a
Nah,
rough
another
week.
thing I haven't fucking had to deal with or experience is role playing. I don't think I'll be able to do it, gang.
Really?
I don't got time to act.
I mean,
It's hard.
Oh, no, I mean, I got.
It's fun though.
All my blood is somewhere else. I'm not remembering this.
But
script.
what role is you playing though?
I did some funny shit. Like, I was like, it was like some 50 Shades of Grey, and she
Okay,
was.
well,
the-
that's not. I'm talking about.
I do
I'm
pizza
talking about
delivery.
role playing.
Like
Yeah,
Dr.
like-
Nurse
Pizza
type
delivery
shit?
guy. Pull up with the
Like
pizza
Dr.
delivery
Nurse
guy.
type shit.
Yeah, like she come in and you gotta act like a motherfucking patient. Oh yeah,
I never do
I'm
none of that.
sick.
No, what would you do though? What would your scenario be? For me, I'm doing like pizza guy or like break-in situation. You feel me?
You
She's
saw
like,
a really
no. Nah.
Nah, I saw this really, really dope porn. Like, I think it was in 2023, towards the end, like December. I'll never forget this
But they're
because I
creative.
was trying so hard to find the video again, and it was so hard to find this video. Like, I was just scrolling through Twitter, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is such a great idea."
What were they doing?
This motherfucker ordered 2 AI bitches, and then they came wrapped up in the AI boxes and everything, and then pulled up to the crib.
Before.
Yeah, that was fucking amazing.
So that's
Wait,
what you would
hold
do.
on.
He would do. They'd
Wait,
be
so
a
he
fantasy
had-
robot.
He had real bitches acting like AI.
AI bots, and they came fully dressed like this full voluptuous white. Yo, she was fire, bro. Great head, the automatic. You know, they do automatic responses. You know, all the sounds.
a real
everything.
girl, though.
Like it was a real.
Yeah, she was just
woman.
pretending
yeah.
to be
Yeah,
a
robot.
dog.
Yeah, but I would do a role play like that since it's like more modern. I thought it was kind of cool, and I was
Pretend
like,
to
oh,
be
they can't
Kanye
really
West,
say
baby.
it.
Bitch off at the end of it.
Yeah, that shit
Press
was
the button.
dope.
What you
Nigga
going
shit.
for, Rob?
Wait, what was the question? My fault.
He's getting creative. He wants to know.
No, this
what
is based on
role.
your question. I'm just helping everyone get the answer.
Like, what would I play?
Yeah, what sex role would you play with your girl?
If you had the fantasy,
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. I could work with a couple of them. I feel like the more traditional one would be like police officer, because now we got the handcuffs involved and all that.
you know,
Can't really lay the law down.
I did that one before, the cuffs,
that's
but
though.
Yeah.
But you ain't dressed up in costume.
no,
Yeah, see,
I just
that's-
talk shit. Yeah.
On the
Definitely take her ass to
floor.
jail.
Don't fucking move. Don't fucking move.
I dare you.
Turning this chest cam off.
What's the funniest like?
Start pulling it back up.
Niggas start being.
That's crazy.
We gotta call red. We gotta call red. Stop resisting.
What's the funniest
They're
thing
black,
that happened
they're
to y'all
black.
during sex type shit?
The funniest what?
Like the funniest thing that happened to y'all during sex type shit.
Oh,
That had y'all rolling like.
I ain't gonna lie. Me.
And then
Oh, bitch fell off the bed.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the funniest.
No, yeah, because it
Nah,
was
yeah.
head first, head hit everything.
Oh yeah, that must have been funny.
plant,
And all you see was a hole right in front of you.
ass naked,
Definitely left with a black eye.
Cheeks up to the world.
cheeks to the sky,
Starfish.
head to the dirt.
It's like she was doing the upside down shit under a pool and shit with your legs sticking
Everything.
up.
That bitch
I'm
fell.
screaming.
Crazy. I don't know. Funny is my shit. I bumped their head against the wall. Like I was, you know, when you had a pull and pray, and you just hit the get off of me, and just, boop, right into the headboard.
Oh my god, yo.
Rather safe than sorry.
Yeah, I had two like wild experience. The first one was it was the wax. So like it was my first time using wax. She was like, and it was our first time using it together. And she was like, well, yeah, just you're supposed to pour it down on my back. I was like, really? All right,
Pour the
cool.
whole
I
shit.
said,
Damn.
and she said, I was like, you just told me to what? What did I do? She was like, no, you're not supposed to do like. I'm like, what? Yo, that shit was
Back
crazy.
hurt.
Yo,
That's
she
laughable.
was I was laughing so hard.
Nah, that's fucked
That
up.
shit was funny. And then the first time is when I like fucked raw, and we were really irresponsible, and I was young. You feel me? And I felt it. I felt it was about to come, but she was on top of me, on top of the toilet. and the way I just like I pushed her so hard off of me, like clear the nut hit my face, like you feel me, like. She flew back, hit the floor, hit her head. I'm like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I was about to nut. And then I stood up and then the shit like kept shooting at her like while she was on the floor. I'm sorry.
That's scary movie shit.
Can't turn it off. The brakes are off.
I was like, I'm saying I'm sorry while nutting her at the same time.
Sorry.
You gotta finish at that point.
Yeah, those are the two most memorable to me that really stuck out. Like, other than that, yeah. Thanks, man.
Funny.
There's one more, and then we can wrap this shit the fuck up.
All right, speaking of weird things in the bedroom, what's the weirdest song you played during sex?
I don't listen to music during sex. So.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I really don't either though.
Wow.
Cause I make beats, nigga.
I mean, the only time music is played is like it's on some special occasion, Valentine,
Or the
hotel.
first
already
night
playing.
you hit, right?
No,
The first night.
I'm my own 808s. I'm good.
Or if you need some
fucking
noise
music.
cancellation.
I bring my own 808s. Feel me? Like,
Yeah, I like fucking the music. It's something about it. It brings the vibe. The TV is cool, but
I mean, maybe shit. Niggas have to try it more. You probably
Yeah,
last
definitely.
longer if you listen to the motherfucking.
make a playlist.
I'm trying to keep up. I'm like, yo, all right, 2 more songs. All right, after the verse.
That's strategic
No punishing.
thinking. That's
I mean-
strategic thinking. There's some times where I gotta 55, 54.
You
counting?
start counting. Swear
Yo,
to God.
you know what I
That shit
do?
is a method, bro.
Just keep going, bro.
Nah, I just
Gotta
start.
count.
see,
That shit
this-
get your mind on.
That's
on
that
something
YN
else.
shit.
I just start looking
you
around the
mean?
room and try to focus on anything else while continuing the motion. Just look around your room and just try to like acknowledge everything else.
Nah, you can't get caught doing some shit like that.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm like, nigga, are you
That's why you in her neck,
He said
nigga.
dead dogs, dead dogs.
That's why you in her head right
Nigga
here,
gonna
nigga.
be killing this. She gonna catch you like.
Fuck is you looking? Thinking about life?
Man, y'all never zoned out during sex before?
Nigga,
I
I didn't
try,
have-
but it's better to count. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause it
daydream.
keeps you
I
locked
didn't have
in,
full
like,
conversations in my head. Like, why am I doing this right now? Like everything, like shit sad.
Nah, there's some times I had to
that.
think of the worst childhood experience just to stay
Yeah,
alive. I'm like,
Yeah.
You start thinking of trauma, niggas start crying.
Nah, no
Motherfucking
funny shit. You
cat
just
get hit
gotta
by-
really keep going.
I
yo.
can't think
I
about
learned
trauma.
that
I'ma go
if you just
soft.
keep going.
niggas
Nah,
said
that's
I'm
when you
gonna
get
go
too into it, though.
Y'all
That's what
nigga
fuck you up, bro.
rocked over childhood trauma is crazy.
For me, I think I'm only gonna get into it though. Is if I'm drunk though, and if I'm drunk, I'm lit.
Nah, being drunk helps because that's
Yeah.
a distraction.
Oh yeah, that shit numbs you up.
Yeah, because not even I don't think it numbs us up. I think it just like he said, it's distracting us in the
yeah,
head
yeah.
that we're not really focusing on our dick. We're just
it
like, what the
numbs.
fuck is going on right now? Like, but
Yeah.
thank you
Nah,
for that, man.
Nah, word, that's some great fucking points.
I don't have a specific song except for we used to fuck the anime and cartoons, so I guess the theme songs and shit. While it's
I mean, let me really.
You are
Let me
my
really
friend.
I would say some drill shit.
I say like, cause we did it before. Motherfucking, it'll be like a fucking like a crazy banger, like a motherfucking like some house party shit where you feel me?
I fuck the gospel
only-
music too.
Nah, see that's
Nah, gospel is crazy.
yes.
I was overthinking like a motherfucker. Gospel, nah. I think drill shit for me, that shit just played randomly. I was like, hold on.
I mean, it's not like I was
Gotta
looking
switch
for the
that up.
gospel, bro. It was playing, bro.
Yeah, they
I
gotta be
would have
there.
had to switch that shit.
It's a genre where them frequency waves gotta match.
That ass.
Gospel's not it.
Nah, gospel's like
Bricked and thinking about Jesus.
I need something. I need some. You feel me?
Emotion in
I need
that.
some.
Let's wrap this shit up.
I need some free Tory son.
But hallelujah.
Yeah, that's like motherfucking. Yeah, it's something about them frequency waves.
We're so sorry.
But how'd you feel, bro?
Get it.
Like what? Talk
About the
being
episode,
here.
did you enjoy
Oh,
it?
this
Was this
is
your
it,
first
yeah.
pod?
Nah.
right? But how'd you,
Nah, been on
you liked
couple.
it though?
Yeah, nah, I
the
fuck
best
with it.
one though, right?
I fuck with it because y'all brought the topics with it.
Niggas don't
Feel
bring
me?
topics when you go?
Nah, bro.
Niggas don't do it like this.
Random.
I'm talking.
yeah.
I've been on radio stations, podcasts.
Oh yeah, nah.
Free
We used to
moments.
do that, but what ended up happening was, for me, I felt like time felt longer that way. Like I would be looking at the time, like, damn, this shit not over.
How long do we have to run
Yeah,
this
now
thing?
since we have to do research and we each take turns talking, everybody kind of like take turns doing the research. It's like it makes the time go by fast when we all know what the fuck we talking about, what be going on. We used to really wild out though and say some wild shit. Like
Yeah,
the
it was way
first
too
hour would be
misogynistic. Pussy, bitch, sex, my dick this, I saw titties this, that bitch fat.
No, I
was
think
all over
I really
the-
don't believe that
I
it was
fuck
that
like
bad.
this, I eat pussy like
No,
this.
that was mostly you because you like to brag about your dick a lot.
definitely
He's
all
really
of us, nigga.
misogynistic.
But
That
for,
kid
I think
is
it was just more like unfiltered. It was just like
super
anything that I
unfiltered.
said, it was just whatever.
Crazy.
You feel me? And it wasn't really mostly on some sexual shit. For me, that's when I was really mostly on my motivational shit. Like I was dropping gems, Ape Talks, TED Talks, like it
And
slowed
then give
down.
sex talk, you
Huh?
know? And then
And
have
then
sex
talk about that shit. But yeah, don't that's motivation came right before me talking about some pussy. So go tune
I'm like,
in.
this nigga told me I don't talk enough. Now it's only I'm bragging about sex. But no, nigga, I barely
No,
like
you
to talk
definitely,
about sex.
bro. I can put a whole entire highlight reel about how much you say. I fuck real good. Yeah, my dick
I
ain't
don't-
great. I got a big dick. Yeah, she can like.
You know,
bro,
the
it's
crazy
all
thing
good,
is,
bro.
I could do the same thing about this
highlight
nigga
reel.
talking about my shit. This nigga would be like, that nigga fuck mad bitches. This nigga got... No, nigga, I don't be
I've
doing
been
that.
saying for the past 2 years that you had a girlfriend, nigga.
No, in general, though, you be
I said
saying
I
the
want to
same
be
shit.
like you guys because y'all ladies men when growing up, but right now I don't want to be like y'all niggas now.
I appreciate
Hell no,
that.
y'all niggas need. Never mind.
Appreciate it, man.
I fuck you. Yeah, but yo, before we go, I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for reaching out. You are welcome here anytime. Let's work, bro. Before you actually, lock in, or well, actually clock out. Just tell them where to find you, type shit, and just one message for the audience, like some motivation or some drama, some tea, whatever you want.
Respect.
What do you live by?
Shit. First things first. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Of course.
You feel me? Because every platform is a good platform.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact.
Addition to that, shit, you can catch me on elite.ent boxing. You feel me? On all platforms, YouTube, XXE Breezy. That's my platform. And listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The message and the only message is guns down, gloves up.
Hello. Stamp that.
Guns down, gloves
Gloves
up.
up.
That's the way we like to fuck.
And the name of this fucking episode.
Say
that motion.
Oh shit, that might have to be the add-on to that
That's the
shit.
end of this, and that's the name of this episode. The Guns Down, Gloves Up.
Guns down, gloves up.
Yo,
Stamp
ladies and
that.
gentlemen,
Super stamp that.
I really hope y'all really appreciate the episodes and the consistency. We really drop weekly. You feel me? Ape,
Really here.
Raw, and Rad.
You did.
We here. You feel me? We really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow at JSC Network on YouTube, and
All
follow
that.
the Jungle Squadcast on Instagram. We are the Jungle Squadcast. We here.
Uh-huh.
We there.
Where we at?
And now we out of here.